Hi, I'm Vaughn, and I'm here at the Apple Store to tell you all about the new iPhone 15. This year, there are 4 amazing new iPhones. iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Pro, and iPhone 15 Pro Max. After you learn about the new iPhones, it will help you decide which is the right one for you. iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max feature a first for iPhone. They're made with aerospace-grade titanium. And iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus feature a durable aluminum design with color-infused glass. I'm gonna explain the differences between them. iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus come in 5 colors. And iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max come in 4 colors. All of these new iPhones have some incredible features. iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Plus come with a color-infused glass design, dynamic island, and amazing camera features, like a 48 megapixel main camera with 2x telephoto, and the next generation of portraits, all powered by the A16 Bionic chip. They also feature all-day battery life, ceramic shield, water resistance, and a USB-C connector. And iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max go even further with innovations like a titanium design, a customizable action button, the new A17 Pro chip, our most advanced pro camera system yet, with 7 Pro lenses, a 48 megapixel Pro main camera, a 3x telephoto camera on iPhone 15 Pro, a 5x telephoto camera on iPhone 15 Pro Max, new video formats like 4K 60 ProRes, and a USB-C connector with USB 3 speed. When you're ready to discover more, you can always go online or to an Apple store where it's easy to buy and set up a new device. I like these colors myself. We've got a lot to cover. Let's head this way. I'll see you later.
Has that door always been there?
For the first time ever, iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max are made with aerospace-grade titanium.
Did you say titanium? What an incredible material. It's light, strong, and crucial for space exploration. Mind if I...
Titanium makes these our lightest Pro models yet. They've also been redesigned with contoured
Hit it, boys. Well, there's a lot of towns where you could go where a man could hang his hat.
Well, they got microbrews and mega stores, but we ain't down with that.
Well, there's a place I know right up the road where the beers are always cold,
Where a beat-up truck and a fishing pole are worth their weight in gold. We're going downtown Radioville, where you can kick back or have you the craziest thrills. You probably won't learn much, but maybe you will. We're going down
Radioville.
Now let's check in on the boys and see what they got themselves into this week.
Yeah, let's, shall we? Why wouldn't we, you know what I mean? Sounds like a good idea, everyone.
It's time to party, arty, 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 arty.
Oh my god. That was some real phlegm.
Yeah, dude. I wasn't prepared for that. I'm fucking outside smoking until the last possible second. Like, all right, guys, let's do this. All right, here we go. I had some weird fucking dreams yesterday.
Ooh.
I was laying around. I didn't tell you about this, but real quick, I had a badass World War III dream.
Ooh.
Fucking like cinematic, dude. It was like, so I'm outside. I'll keep this real quick because I know dreams are stupid, but I was outside when all fucking hell broke loose, you know?
Sure.
There's bombs and planes and everybody's running and screaming, and it was just this random like family at their house, and they're like,
And
"Come
you
on."
just start shooting them.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know who's the enemy. No, so they're like, they let me in. And they're like, hide in the basement with us, you know? I'm like, all right. So
I've been tricked this way before.
yeah, after a while, I get back up and go outside to look around. And here's the really weird part.
What was it?
What was going on out there? A bunch of dogs covered in burning oil. It was fucking horrible, dude. It was graphic as shit. Really? Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what it's doing in here, but it's like, dude, so that's the product in my mind of World War III is like dogs writhing around in the street in burning oil, like a bunch of them. And I kind of surveyed the situation, and I did this like really cool, we're the men, because the dad was comforting the
babes.
the babes in the basement, and I go back in and I'm like, I had to like keep it
Don't
light.
come down.
Be like,
Don't
hey,
come out."
do you think I could talk to you in the other room? And it was like serious man stuff, and I was like, dude, we got to get up.
There
All
are
right.
a lot of dogs
I
out
was
there.
like, dude, I told him, I'm like, take him up to the living room. I'm like, look, man, do you know what's going on out there? Dogs are burning in oil all over the fucking place, and the whole city is blown up. And he's like, fuck, dude, what are we going to tell the ladies? I'm like, you know what? Let's just tell them everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Let's handle the situation. I'll go out and gather some food and stuff.
And dog meat.
Dude, this was a serious dream.
Yeah.
Now, anyways, it goes on for a long time. We don't have to bore everyone. But I just realized I forgot to tell you that. One thing I did not forget to tell you is Facebook Memories is fucking hilarious. We've talked about this before.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, shit comes up from 10 years ago, and you're like, I can't share this. I'll get kicked off of this place.
Yeah.
Like, dude, the way we used to be.
Yeah, the shit we used to be able to.
Oh man, and the way members should shit talking each other in the comments,
Oh,
saying
yeah.
all kinds of graphic stuff. And whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
threats, constant threats.
I had a memory. I told you this, but I wanted to share it with the Radioville audience. My memory, I guess 9 years ago yesterday, I posted, when we all know the term Chirac was becoming popular around then. And I said, did nobody think of, instead of Chirac, calling it Chicago? Now, let's talk Chicago, dude.
Let's delve into the etymology of such a word.
I'm trying to remember if I meant it overtly racial or if it just went better as a word. But I can't stop thinking Chicago in my head and giggling, and I know instinctively.
Well, you're saying because the reason people call it Chirac is because
was a
it's
war
supposed to be
zone.
a war zone is a violent place. But the demographics are not quite Middle Eastern.
That's what I mean. The
And so it would be
demographics-
more like the Congo, because the Congo is also another warlord, war-torn territory of just utter violence. But you were maybe...
Siberia would even be.
Yeah.
Not Siberia, Liberia. That was
Yeah,
confusing.
Liberia.
Yeah. That didn't work how I wanted it, but yeah. But no, that's what I mean. Is I instinctively know it's not something you can say to everyone. I guess I'm saying it publicly.
You're saying
now.
it to everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone who happens upon this for the next 1,000 years.
Anyways, guys, Chicago is a new inside joke we can do. So anytime we're referencing
Chicago.
yeah, we all know.
Also, that sort of sounds a lot like Papa Shango.
What is that?
That was an old WWF wrestler when it was still the WWF before the World Wildlife Federation fucked wrestling
Dude,
over and made it WWE.
How did they win that?
I know, over
Like,
Vince
dude,
McMahon.
that's
He's ruthless, and
one
he's
of-
a fucking...
It's one of the most absurd upsets in the history.
Like, sorry, you guys are calling yourself WWF. We can't. Yeah,
and
they were
you're
like-
wearing fur? No.
And also, they should have just cut a bunch of promos against the World Wildlife Federation. World Wildlife Federation,
Dude, if I was-
listen here, brother.
If I was
that kind of
Vince
shit.
McMahon, I would still be going after them, talking fucking shit
yeah.
all the time.
Just a daily promo.
Dude, I would have ruined the whole business. It would just be the classic, like, just tunnel vision rage for 30 years. What?
Okay. Nothing. JT says fried dog. Everyone's saying howdy, yo, what's up? What's up, everyone?
Yeah, guys. What's going on?
But Katie said, now Connie said, the gunshot scared the crap out of me.
Yeah,
but
me
then,
too. It was too loud.
But then Katie says, yeah, I got suspended once for calling Tom a bitch.
Yeah. I got suspended for calling David Box gay. Which
Well,
I wasn't even insulting him. I was just referencing that he was gay.
Yeah.
And that I was happy.
Moontooth says, I got suspended from Facebook for sharing a screenshot of something Katie sent years ago on her own page. It was a threat, and she was threatening me. So there we go, everyone.
Now, you should take Katie, my sister Cadence Ann, in the chat there seriously, because she has stabbed me on no less than 3 separate occasions. I'll tell you occasion number 1.
Tell me.
Okay?
Kind sir.
I kept stealing her sandwiches. This is really funny. She kept making sandwiches, and I was like hiding around the corner, and I would wait for it to be like perfectly done. And you know when you got a fucking fresh sandwich, and you're like, and she had that fucking like real like happy look on her face. I would just run up and grab it and fucking shove it in my mouth and eat it really fast. So I did that like 3 times, and she stabbed me in the arm with her fork. Right, that's number 1, and broke the skin. It wasn't a serious stabbing, but I counted.
Sure, that's counted.
The next time I was hacky sacking in her room, and she was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And I was like, "No, fuck you! I'm being annoying." And she came up and said, "I'm gonna cut your hacky sack." She had a pair of scissors. And I said, "There's no fucking way you would do that," because we were so poor. And and I was like, "You know, like I have something. I like
this
it.
Is one of my only things.
Yeah, dude, this is like the only thing."
And it probably came from someone else.
It probably wasn't even yours. Yeah. So she fucking cuts it, dude.
Oh,
and I was like,
"You bitch!"
I was stunned. Okay, first of all, completely stunned. Then she runs around me and goes, and by the way, the phone lines are open if you want to dispute any of this. She runs around me and goes, "I'm going to go cut more of your stuff." So as she's like running to my room, I tried to like grab the back of her shirt or something.
And then
and I grabbed her necklace, and it was a necklace she really liked. And I swear to God, I really didn't mean to do this, but her necklace like broke, and all the fucking like beads and everything like flew around, and she whipped around in a fucking rage, took the scissors over her head, bam, stabbed him real into my arm, like a real stabbing, dude. Okay? And then at that point, I was like, again, stunned. She probably thought I was going to punch her or something. She turns around and runs away, and we had one of those shitty fucking little rugs in the hallway.
And she falls on the scissors?
She fucking fell on the scissors straight into her hand.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Hey, you guys are idiots,
Stabbed herself good. Yeah. Dude, it was like a macabre Three Stooges fucking at my house.
This is dumb as fuck.
Now, the 3rd time she stabbed me, completely unprovoked. I was doing a show, okay, having a good night, selling some CDs probably.
Sure.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, selling some whatever. Why did I not see this as an... Oh, okay. This is hard to do. I always was like, why can't Tom do this? Okay, here we go.
This is very... Yeah, it's an annoying thing.
Yeah, it's just not like set up in an easy way to fucking use. There we go.
No,
she should be on the line in a second. So now, before she interjects at all, I'm going to tell you guys the 3rd time I was stabbed by my sister, Cadence Ann. She came to the show. I don't know. Apparently, I didn't do that right. Hold on. I'm calling her back. But she came to the show I was playing, was talking. I'm like talking to a few people afterwards. She has a rose that's been cut at a diagonal.
Yeah.
And it's like lethal sharp, dude.
Yeah.
So
I worked at a rose shop.
She starts like stabbing it at me.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's fucking really, I remember saying, stop. That's like really fucking sharp. And she goes, damn right it is. And fucking attacks me. Dude, we were not in an argument. Nothing was going on. She stabbed it directly into my fucking palm. Blood flew everywhere all over the fucking bar, dude. She stabbed me like 3 times in the palm with it because I'm trying to block her from stabbing me in the face and chest. She did it for no fucking reason, out of nowhere. And now we got her on the line. Katie?
First of all,
didn't you just get married? Because after this story, I was just about to ask you to marry me.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Tom. You're a little too late.
All right. Well, anyways.
Yeah, what do you have to say for yourself?
So, all right, first of all, you grabbed my necklace. The one that you grabbed was a chain, was like a thick, heavy 2001 chain necklace.
Yeah.
And you ripped it so hard that it broke. It was not a beaded hemp necklace or something like that.
Oh, so did it choke your front of
Excuse me,
the front of your throat in doing so?
Yeah. and it broke. Yes.
Yeah, but
And
you were
second-
running,
and that was and Emily Taus gave me that necklace, and it was our friendship necklace.
Big deal.
And secondly, I still have a scar from that scissor stabbing when I fell onto the scissor.
I have my
As
scar.
Oh no! You know what? Actually, I didn't fall.
see that?
Actually, here's what
That's
happened.
the-
I
that's
had
where
the
she stabbed me.
scissors in my hand with the blade of the scissors and the handle pointing out. So I was like gripping the blade, and I hit you with the handle of the scissor, and it went right into my palm. And I still have a scar from that.
Oh, so it wasn't from when you
Thirdly-
fell. But you did slip like Buster Keaton when you were fucking running away. She did.
Yeah, for
doing,
sure.
like,
But that's
1930s
not what
stunts.
stabbed me. But thirdly, and then also, our mom refused to take me to the emergency room,
Yeah, well, it's your
even
fault.
though I obviously needed scissors because she said it was my own fault.
Stitches, not
Yeah.
scissors.
I mean, I
no,
needed
she
stitches,
definitely
not
needed
scissors,
more
yeah.
scissors.
Right.
No, I didn't.
That's like when they
Okay,
catch
and
you
then-
smoking and they make you smoke a whole carton. Oh, you're gonna have to stab yourself a bunch more
Yeah.
times. Like, yeah. Oh.
Lastly, the time that I stabbed you with the flower, I didn't attack you. You said, "Stop stabbing me, that's sharp," and I said, "It sure is."
No, you said,
And
"Damn
had
right
your-
it is,"
Damn right it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's right. That's
and
what I said.
kept stabbing me.
You had your hand outstretched, and all I did was prove that. I was trying to prove you right.
Wrong.
You were trying-
right. Oh, she was on your side.
I
with
was
that
agreeing
stabbing.
with you. I was on your side on it.
Okay,
So that
And your
stabbing was
blood
one
was
of.
so red.
That's
too.
what everyone
I mean,
remembers
Tom,
from that.
I've never
Yeah.
seen Vinny. Have you never seen Vinny's blood? It's extremely red. He was
I may have.
flinging it all over the bar. I mean, just flinging it wildly.
Yeah, I mean, once
hitting
you're
the
bleeding,
walls.
it's the tendency.
Well, because
when
I
you're
kind of went
drinking
like
and-
this a couple
Yeah,
times,
yeah.
and it was like, black.
And then you see it, and you're like,
oh shit.
well, I
yeah.
can do that.
Yeah. And then before,
But no,
Yeah.
I mean, is it so? It's a nice sanguine.
dude,
It's too red. It's like it looks like a.
Yeah, he's got too
it
much
looks
fucking.
like Kool-Aid.
I got like fucking Yankee Doodle Dandy blood, dude.
Oh my god, he's the most red-blooded American.
as
He's
as
the
red-blooded
most
as they come.
American.
Yeah. No, it is. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a almost a neon. It's like oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strange looking.
that's just for your
Very
blood.
Strange.
Thank you.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right,
all
well,
this has
there
been
she
great
is, folks,
recounting
the
all my
Radioville
times I've
Ripper.
stabbed you.
the Radioville
The
stabber.
Radioville Ripper. This is the self-appointed president of the People's Republic of Radioville and Radioville Ripper, 1 billion star General Kanan Sand signing off. Goodbye.
All right, let's
thank
hear it, everyone. Now, JT had said at one point in here, I want a like button
For what?
to like everything that we're doing.
Oh, they have.
and you
that.
know what?
You can do that.
And you
They're
know what
just-
you know what he gets for that? Stabbed.
Yeah.
He's we're gonna send Katie over there with a fucking sharpened stick.
Hit the like button on the video that you're watching right now. That would be great if more people did that. We don't.
That's true.
I think it's so lame to constantly be fucking begging for
I
everything.
know.
But I'm just like, maybe we should mention once in a while, guys. Yeah, maybe help us out a little bit.
Yeah,
with
maybe
fucking-
follow,
you'll-
like the video, stuff like that, so
Thumbs
it
up
gets
a Rooney.
somewhere in the algorithm.
Yeah, and we'll keep doing stuff like this.
Yeah, we'll
Watch
keep.
this. Tom, got a question for you.
What do you got, Vin?
What do you think of women?
Well, I've always been a fan of the ladies.
Excuse me, you didn't let me finish.
Oh,
What do you think of women in politics?
yeah.
Now, when was the last year that was unthinkable? Right? I don't know. It's been going on since
It's been
when?
going around.
I have no idea, actually.
Yeah.
60s?
No, it's got to be the 30s.
Is it the Beatles did this, maybe?
No, it's
Oh.
got to be like the 30s, around the roaring 20s, something like that, where the flappers were coming into power.
Those flappers were
The flappers
fucking
were
out of
pretty much a
control.
political party themselves.
They were, yeah. I mean, they were doing a form.
Little
mean,
fucking Charleston fucking.
Is that any worse than a goose step?
No.
And by the way, if we want to talk longevity of style,
Yeah, that's true.
there's no contest.
No,
I
no.
mean,
Imagine a fucking
The Nazis
imagine an
versus the
army,
flappers.
Imagine an army of fucking flappers coming down in row in rank, but just just
dude,
fucking
you'd have to wonder because as their enemy,
their stupid hats.
I mean, things like that. That's why, like, all kinds of, like, that's why those guys do the fucking, what is that thing? The Maka, or what is that thing? The New Zealand tribe.
oh,
when they do,
Maori.
or, yeah, but the dance, Haka. Or
Yeah, the
something.
Haka.
Yeah. But anyways, a lot of cultures have that because that is a fucking very. If like, dude, you see some motherfuckers dancing your way.
Yeah,
you're like,
but if
dude,
they're
I am.
walking or something, I'm not scared. Maori shit, yeah, that haka dance is like different. That shit, yeah, that's different. If you're fucking,
And it's crazy how in sync they are.
jazz
too.
dancing or something towards me, I'm gonna fucking lay
That's
out.
dude
real
to me.
quick.
But like, if you've seen Clockwork Orange and stuff, if you have a modern perspective,
Sure.
like a modern perspective on a movie
know,
from 40 years ago, like, but no, way longer, right? 60 years ago.
No, I don't know. That was in the 60s. No, that was probably
Like
in the
50
70s.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it 72,
Something
like
like
that.
that, yeah.
Anyways, but to me, it's almost worse. Like,
Hey, hold on a second.
the wussier the dance,
These fucking fish on
the
their
more
fins.
psyched out I think I'm going to be. Because like a war dance guy is coming at you, and I'm just kind of like, okay, like I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But like you're fucking
Jitterbugging
jitterbugging in, dude. I'm like, yeah,
jiving and a juking.
I'm gonna probably go gorilla instead. If I was gonna meet you in the street, and I see that, yeah, I see that, like kind of style of dance coming at me, and I'm like, dude, I'm hiding.
It's the flash mob.
Yeah,
They're not gonna do anything.
I don't know.
They're gonna be like, the worst you're gonna do is get hit by a fucking hat coming at you, and then I'll just fucking catch that.
That could be rough though if they sewed a bunch of razor blades in there.
Yeah, what is this? Mortal Kombat?
No, it's Peaky Blinders. That's what they did.
Oh, did they?
They sewed razor blades on.
You know, that's
their
funny. My
hat
dad,
brims.
my dad had a straight razor in his hat band.
Really?
Back in the day, yeah.
Was
And
he-
then my
was
mom
he a
would
pro
have
wrestler?
to hold it. No, she would just because he was always under threat.
Yeah. Gotta have a secret razor.
Yeah. It's weird.
Did he carry a handcuff key?
Probably.
Why don't we do that?
I know. I've always
it's
thought
so
that. I'm
easy
like,
to
I
get-
could get 70 of them.
Yeah.
I can make one.
I'd never-
It's a stick with a fucking bump.
What have you ever gotten out of your cuffs though before when you were arrested? I've done it once. They get fucking
yeah, oh
pissed,
no.
dude.
And if you
They
even move, like, you know, when you
freak
get your
the fuck
shit
out, dude.
and you're in front now instead of back,
Dude,
They hate it.
That's the move. And you always try.
and then you're like, and you're like, fuck, man. Why is my
one time when I was like 17, and then sometimes also they just leave you in that fucking car for like 35 minutes while they fuck around and talk to people and shit. And well, I guess it's called taking statements. But I'm like, let's go.
I remember this one dude that we kicked his door in and like, it was a whole fucking bad scene.
Yeah.
But anyways, then we fled the scene and then I got picked up and then the cops got me in the back and they bring me back to get identified. And the dude comes out and he's blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, dude, you didn't really mean it, right? Blah, blah. He's doing this shit. I'm like, no, dude, exactly. I'm like, nah, I just got caught up, whatever. And then he's
Oh,
like,
he tricked you?
Yeah. And he's like, fuck you, motherfucker.
He got you
And
to
I was
admit it?
"Ah."
Like,
No, he just was acting like he wasn't going to press charges, like just do it, just to be a dick. And then he was just like, what do you fuck? You think I'm not going to fucking press charges, you
That's
fucking asshole?
pretty funny though.
And I was like, what? No. I was like, fuck.
dude,
Actually, I was like this, fuck.
Because when you're like on the precipice of arrest,
Oh, anything, any
little
help.
You're looking for any little sign, just like
Yeah, and the friend that I was
is
with
there a
didn't
chance-
get busted,
or like
didn't
when-
get caught.
when they're searching your. How many
He got
times?
out.
How many times have you been like this? You know, there's something in the car, right? And especially back in the day when they were trying to find our weed all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And like you're like, dude, maybe there's a way he won't look in the glove compartment. Like you're so hopeful. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it still hasn't happened yet. Hasn't happened
Yeah.
yet.
It's like the detention, you know? Okay, there's going to be a
And then
Fortnite
finally
reference
you
for
see-
everyone. When you're under threat, I mean, the threat level keeps going up to
Oh,
like
sure.
3
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it's red.
Yeah.
It's like, "Doom." You're like, when his hand is by the fucking, and then it just sweeps by it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
dude, I had a.
Well, I've told that story on here. A cop fucking once pulled us over coming back from Detroit. My buddy was on parole, wasn't supposed to be out of Illinois. So he's driving. He gets pulled over. We fucking have a bunch of weed in the center console, a fucking like a Sucrets box with weed, a pipe, all this shit. He fucking picks it up to look under it, puts it back down. He's looking around. We're like, what are you fucking? It was a, you know, like the lamp parts bowl that was just classic back then.
Oh yeah.
Like how you just moved the weed to look for weed, you fucking idiot, and he didn't find it. And he just eventually gave him a ticket.
Dude, that's great. I mean, sometimes they're checked out.
He's
And you
going
fucking-
because you could see the Indiana border right there. We're coming out of Michigan. You could fucking see the border. It was like probably 200 yards away, and he's going, dude, I'm gonna run. Dude, I'm gonna run. I'm like,
It doesn't work
it's
like
your
that.
car.
Also, dude, it's not a movie from the 70s.
Also,
you don't
you're
get to
a
the,
hippie.
You don't get to the state line.
Yeah,
and
like
go,
na na boo
goddamn."
boo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
no, dude. And but also, this cop is like a fucking running back. I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at him, and first of all, you're wearing corduroy shoes, you fucking shit hippie.
What the fuck?
You know
Corduroy
what I'm saying?
shoes?
He's just, everything was corduroy and tie-dye with this
okay.
kid, you know what I mean?
I thought that was a real thing. That's not real,
He
right?
probably was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those slippers, you know what I mean? Those corduroy slipper loafers.
I don't know. I was trying to picture it when you
Oh,
said it.
yeah.
Like, it's
some nice
it's
gum.
a funny thing to think
some
about,
nice
but
gum rubber outsoles.
Yeah.
But anyways, my point being, he wouldn't have got fucking 10 feet before this guy fucking speared him from behind.
dude, they're
absolutely.
they're so much more ready than they look.
Yeah.
Like anytime you've ever tried any squirrely shit, they fucking see it coming and they're like,
yeah.
you
I mean,
know.
if you got one of those real fucking round gavones on you, maybe you could fucking go then. But still.
There's some times I've been real
Yeah.
tempted or to
Oh,
just,
I've gotten away.
or just to lay a guy out, you know, because I'm like,
Or,
I could get
or a
out of this.
lady.
But-
Equal rights.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. And a lady cop is a weird situation because I feel like they can tell you're not taking them seriously, and that makes them like, even
they
more
know
of a fucking
going
asshole.
into it,
Like,
that they have to they have a chip on their shoulder every time because they already know nobody's taking them seriously. And look,
they're-
it's not because of a woman. I mean, it is because
It
it's a
is.
woman. It's totally because of that,
That's
but
the
it's
only
because
reason, yeah.
it's because you're putting her into a position where it's the end result is going to be violence. If I don't want to go with you, you have to make me go with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going. You have a gun, but you're not going to get to it. You know what I mean? Like
It's a
just-
crazy thing to have,
It's very
like-
odd. Like you're 100 pounds less. That you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're talking to guys that are 250 and shit, and you think they're going to be like, yes, ma'am. They're going to
Hey.
be like, fuck you. I'm a criminal. I'm
Also,
out of here.
What is with women sometimes?
I mean, I'm not 250. I'm fucking
With women,
jacked,
women
though.
sometimes one thing that I don't understand is like, dude, I feel like if I was a woman and you were like living in a society where like, hey, you don't have to do any of the hard, dangerous stuff, I wouldn't go on some 75-year thing to
crusade to make like I want to work harder.
They're like, you can like bake pies and hang out with the kids and I'd be like, yeah,
Fuck
okay,
yeah,
deal,
dude. I do
Like,
that now.
yeah.
I would do that now
As a man, if somebody was like, don't worry, you don't have to protect anything or do anything dangerous or fight anyone, like,
now that
we're
I'm
not
thinking
wired that
about
way.
it,
though.
I'm wired. Yeah,
That's the thing.
I mean, I would still bake pies.
I just don't.
I've never been a good pie maker.
I just don't
I guess.
understand the fucking Rosie the Riveter crusade.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
I
why,
think the
why do you
Flappers
want,
started it.
Why do you want part of this? You know, I like.
Weren't the Flappers involved?
They were probably some of the main. They were like the Antifa of the feminist
Yeah.
circles back then. That's what nobody
And,
remembers.
and the thing is
And-
the reason they wore those sequined get-ups is to fucking blind people. It was like a one of those strobe fucking flashlights that cops have now. It was the early version.
You turn the right way at noon in one of those
Oh,
outfits.
dude, nobody. Yeah,
Dude,
you'll fucking cut laser.
you can
fucking,
start a house on
Yeah, that's
fire.
what I'm saying. Yeah. In fact, some people think that Flappers were
responsible for Maui.
Yep, Maui.
I knew that was coming. Yeah, man, they're still around. So
Dude, they went underground, but they're not fucking gone.
you think it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's
There's
like,
a huge Reddit fucking flapper population. They're constantly conspiring, constantly coming up with fucking,
yeah.
I don't want to talk about the flappers because this is one group that I am actually very, nervous to talking about.
Yeah, we've threatened the Latin Kings, the Crips,
Everyone.
the whoever. But
Yeah, the Illuminati
the
itself.
Illuminati, we've tried to join.
Yeah, we've tried to
whatever,
join all
yeah.
of these people, and then when they don't get back, we disparage them.
Yeah.
But the flappers, that's a little different. All right.
Not fucking with you. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Women have come a long way. Let's take a look at something.
Have they?
Yeah, one's even the governor of Arkansas. Can you
Oh
believe
my
that? Sarah Huckabee Sanders, of course, the love child of Mike Huckabee and Bernie Sanders.
Yes.
Two fathers in politics she has.
Yes.
And you remember Mike Huckabee, right?
Oh yeah.
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 He was a character.
He was a fucking. He had a cherub-like face.
So he was governor. This just goes to show you too. Like it's so funny to call attention to it once in a while. To me, like, oh yeah, like anybody could rise to the levels of governor or president,
Yeah.
or this is the greatest thing about our country. Really, her dad was governor of that state also for a long time, and now she is. And you're supposed to go like, oh, this isn't just like
Yeah.
just blatant fucking
Nepotism,
rigged. Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Yeah. So
Bernie
there was
Sanders'
something
daughter.
that she did this week.
This is interesting, guys. So what's going down is
and we're a little bit in front of this, so I'll read the banner, but that's fine. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Republican from Arkansas, signs executive order banning woke words from state government.
yeah. Let's look at this.
So let's take a look at this address real quick.
By the way, I didn't fucking know you could do this, but it's kind of funny.
Look at this though. What is it?
Okay, now all these broads.
Oh boy.
By the way,
oh my God.
any group of people, it's always
got
funny
a
to see
whole
people
crew.
grouped together and nobody ever knows how to do it.
Cool.
Like
where
nobody's
am I
looking
supposed to
up.
go?
Yeah. Oh, I'm in front of you. Oh, well, sorry.
Whoops. I'm taller than you. Go back here.
Why do we only have one black lady?
Good afternoon.
Diversity, guys.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Now, this is a conservative group.
I like how these two are just fucking not. They're like, Mom, go on the side.
Yeah.
But I want to be up there with you, dear. Mom, go on the side.
Yeah, look, nobody's in charge of the shot. It's just
Yeah.
like, come on.
Nobody's
guys.
like,
yeah.
like this.
Right, that's what a photographer's main
That's what you're
job
doing.
is. Like,
The cameraman's like
guys,
this.
no.
He's like this, and he's like,
Come on, don't be afraid of each other. Don't be shy. Get in there.
yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That is what you're supposed to do.
So look at her. She's an odd duck in my estimation. She's a weird looking lady, but she's
But
very.
that's fine.
She's
There's
very,
a lot of weird looking people.
Yeah, it's fine.
I got a lot of weird looking friends.
She's Arkansas looking, right?
Yeah.
They're just a weird type there.
That's a good point.
It's odd, but all right. Let's see what they're up to.
Sure.
And thank you all for joining us. It's great to stand up here with some of the most influential and amazing women from across our state.
Oh, I
We
see.
are all here to say,
You know what it kinda is?
frankly, that we've had enough.
I think she looks like if Daffy Duck had a daughter instead of a son. Oh, no, not Daffy Duck. Sorry, Donald Duck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that would have
okay.
been nice. If it went in the right rhythm. Okay, Donald Duck. If he had a daughter.
Did he have a kid?
Oh, what did he have? Those nephews that would dive.
Oh,
and stuff,
yeah.
and like-
Scrooge McDuck had the nephews.
Isn't that just Donald Duck?
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
That's just Donald Duck with an eye, fucking with a monocle, right? Like,
Yeah, but he had like a fucking. He was a Scotsman.
well, guess this was a real bust. All right, guys, stay tuned for more.
Yeah, more
for
befuddlement.
attempts at comedy. All right.
All right, let's listen to what the fuck Sarah's saying.
We are all here to say, frankly, that we've had enough. Enough trying to erase women and girls, enough denying our biological differences from men, and enough of the craziness that is taking over our country.
Now, if I was in the crowd, I'd be like, "Yeah, show your tits.
Yeah.
Show your tits.
No, see that.
Show your differences.
Right.
Show your differences.
Yeah, I want to see some of your biology.
Yeah, show your biology.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about too. Like, what's funny? One of the funny things about this to me is like you're a conservative movement, really. I'm sorry. When I was a kid,
Yeah, because these are conservatives. These are Republicans.
when I was a kid, if you told me there was a room full of conservatives, it would not be a bunch of ladies of varying skin tones. It would have been just
White
all guys.
men.
And now,
Oh no, actually, it would have been black men too. There's been black conservatives forever.
but it would be guys in
But it would be
suits.
men in very buttoned up looking.
Everybody just real,
yeah,
you
a little
know.
too starched.
Yeah, how is this a conservative crowd at this point? It's hilarious how one side moves the football for the other side.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, so like at one point, if you saw a group of women politicians, it was Democrats, right? There was no other probable
100%.
assumption, you know?
Yeah.
And now it's the point that Democrats are like, they're all fucking whatever. I don't know what's going on, but you know what I mean? Like
They're
when they put
well,
a group-
that's the thing is I think that yeah. Oh, sorry. go on.
they put a group together, and it's got to have a bunch of whack jobs. Sam Brinton is in there,
Yeah.
fucking around in a stolen dress,
calling themselves
and, like,
women, but
or whatever, just or non-binaries and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
whatever.
bi-honoraries.
With my 85, I'm fucking going off on this jag, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
but you know, when they move the football there, then it's like,
Yeah,
well,
the
now
whole
this,
thing moves over. It's
This
like-
is
it's that
totally
window.
conservative. All women is conservative.
Yeah,
now.
like this window goes like this shh, to accommodate here, but in doing so, it moved this side here.
Yeah.
And so
You
now
see
the
what I mean?
yeah. The
It's funny-
viewfinder
It's
moved.
funny to watch because
It is funny to watch, but I do agree. I mean, okay, so I didn't really know what this was about, but I'm starting to get already.
So it's a weird one because do we like banning words?
That's the thing is when I saw this art because I saw this in an article form. Okay, because I tend to read things, Vinny. I'm a certain type of intellectual.
sure.
So I saw this
I'm
in
just
long
watching
form.
Wheel of Fortune clips and fucking smoking crack. Thing I used to do. But go ahead.
But no, like I saw this like as an article, and I was like, I had the same thought. I was like, okay, I'm annoyed by the woke shit as much as the next person. But when you start banning language, you're going into what they're already doing. You know what I mean? The hypocrisy is palpable at that point, because the whole thing is like the right has been saying like free speech, free speech, free speech, free speech,
Yeah.
and then you're like, okay, well, what are you doing then?
Well,
You know what I mean?
For me, it's a tough one, though, because really when you get down to it, what they're trying to do is they're establishing, like, in medical and legal situations.
That's what I was just gonna say.
We don't need this nonsense.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's not that nobody can say it or think it or whatever.
But in government, but this is what I was going to say is, I remember that's one of the first things that the Biden administration did was mandate these non-gendered terms in school documentation.
Yeah.
Birthing persons and
so crazy.
nursing
Yeah.
person or whatever, all this fucking bullshit. And
We'll look
the
at the-
left
we'll
was
look at
like,
the list.
yeah, whatever, we did it.
This
but
is
then
some kind of-
normal ladies were like, what? No, I'm his mom. I'm not his birthing person.
you know-
Don't fucking sterilize my existence like this. I'm not a fucking
Yeah.
lab rat, you dumb fucks.
Yeah.
So if it's that, then I'm on board. But am I though? That's the thing, because you're still using legislation to curb free speech.
And could be a dangerous precedent when they're doing it.
It could be
you
a
know?
double-edged, sharpened rose,
Right. Some kind of senseless attack on our liberties.
yeah, some sort of senseless stabbing of the fucking hand of liberties.
Of the left hand of the Constitution. Yeah, all right. Well, let's keep watching a little bit more of this,
let's
and then
Had the honor of being both the first woman and the first mother to serve as the governor of Arkansas.
Oh, shut up.
Before that, I was the first mother and only the third woman to serve as the White House press secretary.
Okay, wait, stop. Too. Now
To be
they're doing
Yeah.
what they're doing identity
Yeah, yeah,
politics,
yeah,
and they're
yeah,
doing the like
exactly.
congratulate me for my.
Yeah, exactly what you're telling the left not to do.
See, it's just always a hypocritical thing in politics. It just doesn't ever stop. It's just a churning.
Where does the line be drawn?
Exactly, man. And that's what we're going to have to decide. And that's what Arkansas men are going to have to decide. Are you going to sit around letting the women do the gay bashing?
Yeah,
You
you're
know what I mean?
Arkansas rednecks.
Matthew Shepard is rolling in his grave. Right? Does that make sense?
To some people.
Yeah. This is a little backwards thing. But no, so Arkansas men are just sitting around like,
What in the fuck? Well, no.
like, gee,
Yeah.
Miss Huckabee Sanders.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Huckabee, you're cucking me.
Yeah, this is kind of being cucked.
Gee, gosh golly, Miss Sanders, you're doing a great job banning the gays. Just sitting back thinking they don't have to fucking do anything anymore. You have to go out and fucking...
What? What do you gotta do?
You have to go out and...
Who does?
Go
the
fucking-
ladies do?
No, the men have to...
Oh, they have to tamp down on
If
this.
you want this, get out there and Westboro Baptist it, do some shit. But don't let all the fucking... sit back, call yourself conservatives, and then have a bunch of women congratulating themselves for being women, doing your gay bashing for you. It's lame.
Yeah.
Because
Because really what this is
I just equate this to fucking beating a gay kid to death in Wyoming.
Yeah, which is horrible. And I wish you'd stop.
The real illogical
It's
extrapolation.
like the stupidest comparison in the world. But it is weird. And honestly, okay, I liked it. Okay, so once I realized what the hell this was, I get it. The show of like, we're women. We don't want this, agendered nonsense to refer to us. I get that. So I was on board. Now, I'm not on board. Because now you're congratulating yourself. You're talking about why you're this and that, and you're doing the identity politics that you constantly
Has that
rail
ever
against.
impressed you once? I mean, maybe Jackie Robinson, but
Yeah, shit like that where it was a real barrier.
Yeah, he wasn't even the first black guy. There were sneakier ones before him.
Yeah, they pretended to be.
Did we talk about? I think we talked about this one of the last
think
shows.
so,
actually,
yeah.
But anyways, whatever. But yeah, dude, how many times have you been at an event or somewhere?
I've never been to an event.
And dude, when I would go to protests and stuff, this was like a 20-minute thing at every protest. It's like, this is the first Latino garbage man in fucking Southern Illinois. You're like, okay, good, whatever. And that's constant. Just I'm the first, and it gets so fucking convoluted and stupid. Like,
do you remember we did we did a segment on here with me yelling about ladies once before, and it was in the context of
Once
that.
you say.
That I can remember.
You know, we've done almost 100 episodes, right?
and yet here we are.
And you probably, well, not that I'm any better. You probably remember about 5% of what we've
I
done.
don't remember
Like,
any.
yeah. But
But no, remember we did the one where Biden was. Oh, this is what it was. It was after that mass shooting, and he was at that fucking talking about women business owners.
oh, that's right.
And he got all weird about it. Remember this? So we were
Yeah.
sort of profiling the fact that he was like making jokes about it, and when all these kids had just gotten fucking shot. But my point in that mostly was like, women make up 50% of the GDP in this country. They are not behind men in that respect. They graduate at like a fucking 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 from college. They're like they're overrepresented in almost everything now. They're killing it. They're fucking killing us.
Yeah.
Men are dropping out. They're like, well, I guess if nobody gives a fuck, you know what I mean?
Dude, I know
it's weird.
Personally, see, I've never been in like the corporate world per se, but in most of the stuff,
You haven't?
Most of the stuff I've peered in. I've walked down some hallways. Actually, I've gone to like some of my friends' offices and gotten wasted with them once in a while. Those are some other funny stories we'll do another time, actually. But so, you know, in professions I've had, it's always been the women were making way more money. Like, I mean, most of the time. Like if you work in restaurants or a lot of times entertainment or whatever the fuck, you'll see women having a way easier time.
Yeah,
than
well,
the
I'll tell
men.
you where
Like,
else. Strip clubs.
Sure, dude. They don't even. Can you imagine?
you imagine?
A strip club full of men? It's ridiculous.
It is. It's,
I mean, like,
yeah.
who would go with it?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Women. Right?
Yeah, no, not particularly.
okay.
I think it's
Still men?
Gentlemen. Yeah, I think it's still horny dudes.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah.
of a different
Isn't it
sexual
funny?
persuasion.
You can't really get women to do that the same way guys do.
I mean,
You-
they'll go out on like a once.
it's
you know what I mean?
a
But
birthday or it's
yeah,
a
and
fucking,
it's like they're letting loose. Guys are like and especially like a lot of guys that I knew. I never liked strip clubs
I never liked them either.
but also I
it's
did.
very slavey in there. Like,
But
you
I
know.
learned how to work the club to where I would just actually know the strippers afterwards. There's a real fine.
I know. I think we've
art
talked
to
about
it.
this before too.
Yeah.
I pretty much did the same thing.
Yeah,
we were
like it's-
driving them there and back, and they were buying us stuff. You know?
Yeah,
Like that was how it went.
Yes, exactly.
I got to go to work for 45 minutes and make $700.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We come back with cocaine and McDonald's. You're like, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
But also a fucking split personality.
Oh, and the fucking
Just fucking yeah,
Dude,
multiple personality. Whew.
After Midnight was always a real weird thing. Somebody
yeah,
was
that
fucking
song.
having a meltdown, you know, and yeah, oh no.
Oh yeah.
Is that Tracy Chapman?
After midnight. No, it's Eric Clapton. We gonna
Oh,
shake
but-
your tambourine.
Somebody redid it, I think.
Probably. But I was just
Well,
thinking, what
anyways,
if that
yeah.
was her strip club song?
That was the real problem, is they wouldn't stop listening to that song. Yeah, so we had to fucking ditch them, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for After Midnight.
Yeah, all right. So, anyways, want to look at some of these words? I think we're done with that video. I mean,
yeah,
it's like,
but I mean, we get the idea, and yeah, I mean, we can.
if you want to look at any, I don't really care. We kind of made the points and whatever, but these.
Yeah,
are,
but this is
what
the
they're talking
executive.
about.
Yeah, here's the actual. Let's get into the nitty gritty, folks.
Yeah, let's do
get
that.
into the. Let's get into the details. That's where the devil is, guys. It's in the details. Executive order to eliminate woke, anti-women words from state government and respect women.
Yeah,
All right, let's see what we got here.
and like we said, it's a long time coming.
Yeah. Whereas women are women, whereas an XX chromosome is an XX chromosome. The science is clear and real. What?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Right.
yes, but
What's funny about that is so few people know what that fucking is or means, and I'm not one. I'm like, I know what the words are.
I mean, I know that is.
I know
Yeah,
that's
but
a
I'm like,
thing I've been told, but I'm just like,
Yeah,
fucking
I've-
idea. Like,
years ago I looked into how genetics work, and it was just. If you ever want a good book, do the Biology of Belief by Bruce Lipton. Pretty good. Anyways,
go out and get that tomorrow.
government should reject language that ignores, undermines, and erases women. Government should celebrate gender distinctions between men and women, not erase them. And
Why do they have to? See, there's a lot of weird stuff to this where it's like, man, I get I agree with parts of it, but it's like, Why do you have to celebrate gender distinctions? Government's role
recognize.
is not to do anything like that. If you need it to be categorized, it should be blandly categorized.
It should be recognized, not celebrate.
You know, like, all right, here's a fucking example of
What do you got?
stuff like this could be really important.
Shoot from the hip, Vin.
Envision this, okay? In your mind's eye.
I can't.
It's all blocked with trauma and weed.
Yeah, it's black.
So
it's filled with black teeth.
they're trying to, let's say, locate a missing person, and they have found a body. And they ask, what is the gender of this missing person?
Well, we can't ask them. So we don't know.
It's female. Oh, is it really? Because imagine being like a fucking investigative, like what is it? Is it a coroner? They do stuff, and you like, but like, navigating this world of like, okay, well, we've located a male victim.
Yeah,
and well, here's what they do: they first of all establish gender, and then they go to, is it Mongoloid, Caucasoid, or Negroid?
Yeah,
all three. I feel like words that, like, if you said them at a bar,
if you called somebody
might
that,
punch you or something because they don't understand those are actual scientific words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's like places where this really, where I do agree with, like, yeah, let's get all the nonsense out of that. If you want to go on your Facebook page and say you're a girl, fine.
Do it. Yeah, we've always said that.
You need to be, if we're categorizing and we're fucking, you know what I mean? And we're doing something that's scientific, then you can't do that. Like, you know?
I mean, okay, here, let's read a little more of this because I didn't understand this. The wording is very odd here. Whereas it is the policy of this administration to prohibit the use of woke anti-women words for official state government business. Here's another problem. How are you defining woke? It's not a defined term.
That's the thing. It's a slang. It's like, dude,
it's like something in this new lexicon of, like, you know, the last few years.
Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't have said woke in your fucking executive order.
That's
like,
what I mean. This is so fucking childish.
It should have been inaccurate or like...
And you know who would have gotten this right? Men.
Right, exactly. This is what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. Some Arkansas hick could have fucking drawn this with a fucking piece of charcoal.
Yeah, maybe he reads the next couple.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Now, therefore...
Where are we at? Sorry, I can barely fucking see this.
Now, therefore, I, Sarah...
Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't make sense. Now it's her. Now, therefore, I, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, acting under the authority vested in me as the governor of the state of Arkansas, do hereby order all state offices, departments, boards, and commissions are prohibited from using exclusionary sexist language in official state government business effective immediately.
Yeah, now how would that not be?
That's what you sound like if you're from Arkansas. I'm sorry. It's a goofy place, dude.
Yeah, but okay. Let's get into some of the actual words. Okay, all state offices, departments, boards, and commissions are prohibited to use using exclusionary sexist language.
No, you gotta read it.
You already did.
Oh.
In official government documents, the following exclusionary and sexist terms shall be replaced with accurate female affirming alternatives. Again. Not female affirming, just reality,
just accurate,
reality affirming.
Yeah,
just realistic. Use words.
Yeah, dude, they're going heavy on the.
You're going identity politics here too.
This is the whole point. We know you're ladies. Reasonable people know what the difference between men and women is.
Yeah.
So like, what?
Yeah.
You can't.
Stop.
Nobody can ever just be fucking reasonable. Ron Paul, only guy ever.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Rather than pregnant people or pregnant person, use pregnant women or pregnant mom. Rather than chest feeding, use breastfeeding.
Somebody said chest feeding?
That's what they're using now.
Man, this stuff has gotten away from me.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even realize that was a fucking thing.
Rather than body fed or person fed.
Can I do it? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what men have been saying. Like, we can breastfeed too. It's like, no, you can't. You don't have mammary glands, you fucking idiot.
We should set up a table that says, chest feed off of me. Change my mind. Just sit there all day. We'll fucking be in jail.
Well.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Rather than body fed or person fed, use breastfed. Rather than human milk, use breast milk. Really, it just sounds like they want to talk about titties, is what this seems like. Rather than birthing person, use birth mom. Laboring person, birth mom. Menstruating person, use woman or women.
I could think
mean,
of
this
some,
is very reasonable.
I can think of some other words that I like to call a menstruating person in my life.
Yeah.
Instead of don't say menstruating person, say psycho fucking cunt. Just get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, so this all seems pretty straightforward. It's just I don't like the language they use.
It's got a weird tint.
Yeah, it does. But I'm saying this part, like the mixin or women with a Y, all this dumb shit down here that I'll highlight.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, get this out of official government documents, you fucking lunatics.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. And that's what these ladies are after. Good old justice in the land of the free and the home of the fucking brave. Best goddamn country here on God's green earth, you fucking pinkos.
Yeah, and if you got something to say about it, come down to try that in Radioville.
Yeah, try that in Radioville, you fucking commies.
Talking shit about our great land. I like how fucking people that love the country so much are constantly mad about everything that happens in it. It's like, dude,
what do you like about it then? What do you do?
Yeah, this is the greatest place of all time, and everyone here sucks.
And everyone, leave me alone.
Yeah, and the colleges are ruined, and the banks suck. And
every institution
I hate
is
the
taken
government.
over.
But it's the best. Okay?
But it's the best goddamn place on the goddamn planet. Right. Oh, I fucking hate this place.
Right. And I've been to Ohio.
Whole fucking world's going to shit, including this country. Best country in the fucking whole shithole fucking world.
That is funny. Yeah, dude. I do love it here. You know, it is cool. Like,
I mean, I'm not going to the Congo or fucking
Chicago. No,
I'm not going to Iraq.
I do one of the.
I mean, I guess those aren't the first two destinations of most people leaving the U.S.
Here's something you could unironically appreciate, right?
What do you got?
And it's
We'll
weird.
see.
It's a kind of a weird thing too for me, like a what do you call it? Well, you decide.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
So it's the fact that I really truly dislike the federal government.
Yes.
But the fact that all of the states are united under one federal government means that you can travel free and unmolested. Now, there's the cops and there's stuff to avoid and it's not perfect, but I have successfily traveled to every fucking corner of this place just without being stopped, without
Sure.
you can't go along the Mexican border, obviously, and that's not good either.
Yeah. Now, I thought when you said travel unmolested, you were talking about to adulthood, and I was going to refute that.
Yeah. Because don't you remember what I did to you? You never remember. But
That's
no.
why I have to keep going.
But that is something you can unironically appreciate, is that it is a giant. Most places, where else in the world besides Russia, China, whatever, wouldn't be as fun. Where can you travel that far without having to cross a fucking national border?
A lot of like
or go through
gun-toting
stuff?
soldier borders.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
all kinds of
Yeah.
shit like that. Like, I mean, you can.
I would assume Europe, like Western Europe.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could go from like England to France. Maybe France is a little different. I mean, I could. I'll get into Spain, dude.
Yeah, you could just walk right in. You'd be like, welcome home. You look
you're Villarreal?
You look a little darker than we remember you.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Come
Come
on
on
in.
in.
Yeah.
You swarthy cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could go to fucking Britain, Scotland, Ireland.
You know that I lead with Italian, right?
Yeah, I know, but you could just go there. They'd be like, yeah, okay.
I wouldn't fit in into Italy
You're
at all.
pallor, I'm talking.
The pallor of nobility. Porcelain.
The porcelain skin
yeah.
of nobility and aristocrat.
Right.
Aristocracy.
Aristocracy, sure.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Yeah.
Have we broken our brains to the point where we are never coming back again?
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I don't know words.
Nah, man. It's just how it goes. It's the 5G.
Oh yeah. It's 5G.
I'm
and
still like pretty convinced that someone is like Harrison Bergeroning me.
Also, I'm pretty sure I've been getting secondhand vax.
Yeah, dude. Of all these fucking people, the 5G is bouncing off their backs and hitting me in the temples, fucking confusing me, dude.
This fucking secondhand vax shit is bullshit, dude.
I know.
I've been feeling real cloudy recently, man.
Yeah, dude. And you guys all lectured us about the fucking you're the ones that are not gonna, that are not helping society be healthy. Now look, the science is in. There are sun particles, ions.
Yeah,
bouncing off of your vax cards
that
they implanted in your arms. And They're like big plates of aluminum.
Oh,
We
yeah,
don't even
that
know
you
where
don't
they're-
even know.
And they're fucking reflecting into our eyes. They're
Yeah.
entering our eyes like little tiny robot bugs from the CIA.
Yeah. And all this
controlling our
is, look,
thoughts.
what this is.
The science is in.
Yeah, this is a prelim, too. They're just trying it out. Once they know it's effective, here come the flappers and the sequin fucking dresses, and now we're all fucked. You know what I mean?
It all comes together.
It intensifies. Yeah, it's just the shimmering and the fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's basically this.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Okay, fluoride. Not that harmful to the brain, because it usually can't get through the blood-brain barrier. But what makes it harmful is it can attach to aluminum, which will pass right through the blood-brain barrier.
Yeah.
And this is always like a big three. I wanted to make it serious for some reason. But like, so, you know, they fucking dump aluminum and barium from the chemtrails on you, and it fucking attaches to. My University of Miami in like 2012 found record levels of aluminum in their soils tests and stuff, and everybody's like, oh,
It's fucking everywhere.
yeah. And so whatever, it's always like this. They're killing us. Were we joking?
Let's go. We got 3 minutes till break. Let's go through some of these fucking comments.
Okay,
should
cool. And welcome to anybody new. Thanks for checking us out.
Thanks for checking it out, guys. We're just sitting here gavoning around, guffing around, really.
Fucking around. We got a whole second hour plan though. And,
Yeah.
some
I got to show you this one thing. It's pretty. It's just. It's.
Do you want to do it real quick now or later?
I think no. We'll do it later.
Okay.
Because it'll. Yeah. There's a conversation.
So
maybe spurred.
Let's respond to comments. It's time for
It's comment time.
the listeners to be showcased. Let's see if anybody said anything good.
Yeah. Oh, thank God I felt stuck here with only my cousin. Okay. They're just talking to each other. Look at this. It's
Is
a
there
nice
a comment
conversation.
that you could read that would be like we would understand what it meant?
It says, you guys are idiots.
Oh, great. Okay, who
That's
said that?
a good one. That was C. Villa.
Okay.
JT, go up by the video and hit the thumbs up, please. I liked the video. There we go. My Rumble is back up and running. Nice.
Great,
All
guys.
right,
Yeah.
we got the.
And thanks again to everybody that moved over from whatever other platform and came and made
for
a
real.
Rumble. And
Yeah. That was awesome. Katie says, I'm using my 5G to deflect secondhand vax. Good move. Nice move. That's why you're high up in the military at Radioville, because of that type of thinking. You know what I mean? JT says, I don't want to go to bed yet.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah.
That was perfect.
That was fucking perfect.
So weird that just randomly came. Well, no, I mean that we did that on purpose.
Yeah. No, come on, we're slick. It's too early, JT. I think I'm still here. I just haven't been commenting. Okay, they're just talking to themselves.
Okay,
they're just talking to themselves, which
Great.
I like.
You know what? We're never reading comments again.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And also, I just want to let everyone know. Last couple shows, I've noticed some people guffing around in the comments, and you know what? We have a strict no guffing policy here at Radioville.
Let's keep it political and
hostile.
and hostile. Yeah.
Yeah. We can't be guffing
I
around.
want to see accusations, dismissals. You know.
Oh
that
my
kind of
God!
stuff.
Yeah. Smear campaigns, full out smear campaigns. I would love to see. But yeah, so keep that in mind. Look, here you have a target right here. Somebody's saying I don't want to go to bed yet. What are you, a baby?
Yeah. Let's all attack whoever said that for the
don't go
entire
to-
break. What are we doing for
Don't
break?
go to bed then. Oh, I only had commercials up. You know?
Okay. Whatever.
I don't know. Yeah.
This fucking weird ass beat that's playing.
Telehell. What is this shit? You know what? I'm gonna play this because it's gonna go straight to an actual commercial, isn't it?
Listen at Telehell.
What the
Libsyn.com or wherever you stream podcasts.
What is this?
I don't know. This is commercials, but I don't know what the fuck that was.
This Harvick.
Okay, guys, enjoy some vintage commercials for a few minutes. We're gonna go fucking frantically smoke on the front porch real fast while we question each other about how much time we have left.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back.
And we will be right back, folks.
Podcasts.
This Harvick kid looks good to me, Bob.
That was the darling of the fans this year. Look at that fluid motion towards the Ricoh laser printer.
And watch this move coming up on that Ricoh copier.
Yes, remember, he was all swivel chair in college.
He does know his office equipment.
His teammates call him Mr. Copier. There's why.
Hold on, Bob. He's attempting to fax one document to 3 cities. Whoa!
Whoa, wait a second, there's a 360, and another, what a show!
I'm looking for a perfect score on this,
That'll
Bob.
endear him to the fans forever. Oh, that's gonna cost him.
Judges, well, the scores aren't too bad. Maybe I'll Rico this year.
Preferred Office Systems will supply everything you need to create a workable, pleasant office environment. Professional design services, moving assistance, and the installation of your selection from our wide variety of in-stock, remanufactured modular office systems and furniture, all at affordable prices. Our quality personal service includes written quotes within 36 hours, and in many cases, installation within 7 working days. For your next move, expansion, or redesign, call Preferred Office Systems at 729-4100.
Beep, ding, dong, surprise, they're here. I need a cake, what to do? The microwave cake from you-know-who. 7 minutes is all it takes. Wow, when did you bake that cake? Good looking and moist. Pillsbury, like a cake should be. Yum, yum, hee, hee. The microwave cake for anything. Thank you. Love it from the oven. Hee, hee.
A lot of people brush their teeth as much as 3 times a day with a tartar control toothpaste, and that's good, but not good enough. Because as any dentist will tell you, the #1 dental problem isn't tartar, it's plaque. The problem is plaque. The solution is Plaques, the incredible pre-brushing rinse that removes 300% more plaque than brushing alone. Plaques, original flavor and soft mint, removes 300% more plaque than brushing alone.
Introducing Lee Sculptured Nails. Long-lasting like salon nails, but affordable because you do them at home. Just glue, brush, shape. If you can polish your nails, you can enjoy Lee Sculptured Nails like nothing you've ever used before. Introducing Lee Press-On Nails, the French manicure. Beautiful, affordable, easy to apply as regular Lee Press-On Nails, and with 4 extra nails, 24 in all for a perfectly beautiful fit. Lee Press-On Nails, the French manicure.
Shortcuts from General Foods.
Hi, I'm Ann Harris. My Frosty Fruit Shake is a healthy pick-me-up, as delicious as it looks.
I'll bet I know why they made Grape Nut cereal so small.
So they could fit a lot in this little box.
They made it so small so there wouldn't be room for things you don't want.
Like a flat tire?
Not exactly, but try there's no room for added sugar.
Or preservatives.
Being all natural takes up all the room.
One might say that there is no room for improvement.
One might say that.
Post Grape Nut cereal, the one and only.
For my Frosty Fruit Shake, put 1 cup of strawberries in the blender, or use any fruit that's on hand. Add a ½ cup each vanilla yogurt, and crushed ice, a teaspoon of honey, and blend. Special enough for company.
Shortcuts from General Foods.
She wears soft contacts. She looks great. She knows it. But her eyes didn't always feel great. Sometimes she wouldn't disinfect her lenses. Her eyes bothered her. Then her doctor switched her to Aosept. Aosept is so easy to use. She knows Aosept is working because she can see it bubbling. Her eyes feel healthy now because they are. Try Aosept. You'll see.
Do your bathroom fixtures look like these? Is your bathtub old and stained and hard to keep clean? Is your sink worn and chipped? Is your tile a mess of mold and mildew? If so, don't fix them yourself. Don't have them ripped out. Avoid that high cost of remodeling. Avoid the mess. Avoid the potential disaster. Stop. There is a better way. Reglaze with New Glaze. Mold and mildew become a thing of the past. Gritty grout lines are sealed forever. Rust spots vanish before your eyes. Rough surfaces become smooth and shiny. Chips dissolve and stains wash down the drain. New Glaze's patented synthetic glazing is done right in your home and at just a fraction of the cost of replacement. There are hundreds of colors to choose from for your home, apartment, or office. New Glaze is licensed and bonded and offers an exclusive 5-year no-strings guarantee. For more information and a free color brochure, please call now.
For more information and a free color brochure, please call now, 800-453-7300. Call now, 800-453-7300.
I have a handsome new neighbor.
Oh, Mother.
A doctor. Oh, my. Here he is.
Hi. Think fast.
Think Best Savers with fast-acting mint crystals.
Dinner tomorrow?
Perfect.
We'd like you to have breakfast with us tomorrow. Need an invitation? Ounce for Ounce Philly has half the calories of butter or margarine.
USA Health Tip brought to you by the California Table Grape Commission.
We all enjoy fun in the sun, but be careful. Stay out of those harmful 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. rays. Early mornings and late afternoons are best. Don't forget the sunscreen, and a hat helps you keep your cool.
I still can't believe how amazing you are. So sweet dreams, little Katie. And sweet dreams for me, too. Because I'm about to have something so rich, so creamy.
General Foods International Coffee's Cafe Vienna with the spicy sweetness of cinnamon. Unlike anything else, turning quiet time into a quiet celebration.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
With General Foods International Coffees.
Liquid bleach. Brightly colored clothes.
Spill it, splatter it, it doesn't matter, it's liquid Clorox too. These colors are pretty and white's bright too. Liquid Clorox too.
Liquid Clorox 2 non-chlorine bleach brings colors back to life. Whitens whites too. Keeps your wash looking newer longer.
Liquid Clorox too. Liquid Clorox too.
Shortcuts from General Foods.
Hi, I'm Val Barnes. You won't believe how easy it is to make my pastry chef tarts. Stay tuned.
After spending a chilly morning gathering wildflowers, I relaxed with a cup of coffee warmed with a creamy burst of orange. Orange cappuccino from General Foods International Coffees.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
His cooking hasn't improved since I've known him, but at least he tried. Fortunately, I brought a special after-dinner mint. Warm, rich Dutch chocolate mint from General Foods International Coffees.
Celebrate the moments
Of your life.
Okay, pastry chef tarts. Here's my shortcut way to make pastry cream.
Oh, damn. I like when this is the second hour music. This, like, sets the tone good.
Oh, yeah. I love this.
Yeah, that's the right vibe. Okay, guys.
I'm digging it.
We're back.
We are.
We're in effect. We're live.
We are. We're live.
Do
We're
you
back.
think-
We're in effect.
Do you think the genre of our show is just live? Because people ask me what we do.
Yeah.
I'm like, sometimes I do like small town journalism and try to expose like a fucking child sex ring. And then sometimes I just tell stories about what a fucking disgusting criminal I almost said was.
We're generally just miscreants live.
Yeah, it could be anything, dude. It's just live. It's just what it is.
It is.
You know?
And then
and the fish fucking wake the fuck up,
gotta
dude.
keep them on their fucking fins.
Do you know how
what I
much
mean?
we pay these fucking fish, dude?
Dude,
to swim around here?
These are not network fish. These are scabs.
And
we pay them.
Here's the thing: they get paid in seaweed. They're like the Native Americans. They have no idea the value of anything.
Yeah,
we're like, we'll give you 10 seaweed for a season. They're like, sure.
Hey, that sounds pretty good to me. Hey guys,
That's good. We love seaweed. Do you eat it? No. They make fucking like tribal clothing out of it and stuff.
There's gangs.
Dude, when you see them on their off time, it's like, did you ever see?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wait, did you ever see a Mexican guy that you worked with, and on his day off, he would be wearing those boots that like curve way up, and like a flannel and like tight jeans and stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, this is what you do?
Hey,
Like,
Hector,
yeah.
nice boots.
Right. That's
Hey,
what.
like them, man.
That's what these
No.
fish are like, dude. We come in here, it's they're dancing around like tribal people.
Yeah.
It's really disturbing.
It really is. But you know what? They're cheap.
Yeah, they work for cheap.
They're always on. You know what I mean? They
They're like
never falter.
Midgets in the
They
30s.
did. They used
like-
to falter. Remember? They would freeze.
Sure.
And that was annoying.
Right. Well, that's why we had to up their salary.
Yup.
It's
To
just
two seaweed.
because that's called a strike in the world of background fish. You see them all stop; they're on strike, and we can't deal with that necessarily in the middle of a broadcast. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We deal with a lot of the when we should have never let them unionize.
No.
That was one of the
Uh-oh.
main issues that almost fucking ripped the show apart.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah, it really was. Behind
When
the
the
scenes, guys, if you
fish-
knew about that fucking fish strike and the unionization
Yeah.
fights that we had,
Jesus
holy
Christ,
fuck.
man. Yeah.
And now this is what we got to tell people if they ask, what do we do? This.
Yeah.
Just inane idiocy.
Yeah. The fish are dressing weird and on strike sometimes. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Let me show you something I think you're going to like.
Cool. Yeah, Tom's been fucking spouting off at the mouth about this crazy boxer to me lately. And I don't know what's going on, so I'm going to find out live with you guys.
Okay, so
Live
this is
together.
a guy. This is a gentleman that I stumbled upon. Now, let me see. I'm going to format this before I go in. But he's a Mexican citizen. And he is... so this is him. Okay. His name is... Let me just see here. Let me go over here. His name is... Let's check it out. Jorge Kawagi. Okay, so now on the left, you see... he was a normal guy that was trying to box at some point, right?
Kawagi, that's like a Polynesian name or something.
Something, but he's a Mexican.
Interesting. Well,
now you see him on the right.
Sorry, go ahead.
He got a lot of money.
Okay.
And then, but not by box.
So this is a before after?
This is, so he delved into the...
on the left, he looks like a young man in his prime. Looks like he could fucking... He looks like he could go a few rounds.
He delved into the dark arts of plastic surgeries.
No shit, is that what happened to this guy?
Yeah, and then now, this is what he looks like with fake muscles. And a fake face.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so
look at his pec implants, first of all. These are implants.
Explain to me what happened here. The picture on the left was him as a young guy, right?
Yeah, that was just his normal. That was his starting
him
off thing.
normal.
He had aspirations apparently of being a
Then
boxer.
he became this guy
The
on the right,
monster.
and then he got plastic surgery and is now this guy.
No, this was his trip towards the monster we behold.
Oh no shit. Okay, so
I just found it funny because he's just some rich. So he's like a millionaire in Mexico, right?
Yeah, well,
which doesn't sound that much, but
$1 million pesos.
But no, in Mexico, apparently $1 million. You know, if you're a millionaire, you're fucking Elon Musk.
Well, Jesse Ventura has a nice time down there. We know that. And he can't be bringing in too much anymore.
So now check this out. So now I found a boxing match that he had, and it was quite the spectacle.
When is this from?
This was after his muscle implants. Now,
so what are those made of?
I don't know. They're silicone. They're like breast implants, but they're just like shaped like muscles.
What a crazy thing to do.
You're disgusting. And you're fucking insane.
And also, like, nobody really cares. Like, nobody out there is expecting you to look like this. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
nobody's expecting you to look like that because you look fake.
But, like, what sort of vanity drives you to have fake muscles?
Oh, no, it's
so
not
weird.
vanity.
Like,
it's insanity.
It is,
You know
right?
what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll call it insanity.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. Let's relish in it. For
in vanity. This guy's in vain.
Yes.
And his fucking actions were all in vain, apparently, because he ended up a horrendous monster.
Yes,
but
he
so
did. Now-
what drives? What I don't understand about it is
You know
this.
what? I'm going to pop this over to YouTube because that's going to be a better view for the people.
Gotcha.
You know? Let
So-
me just get through this fucking commercial.
What I don't understand about it is like are you just so obsessed with that world where you have to be big? That's so foreign to me. I never really understood that. But like, if your thing is women don't need you to look like that. If your thing is
some of the people that I've known that get the most women are fucking chubby, dumb fucks.
They
that don't realize rejection.
They're all blind, apparently. Women.
Yeah,
they're fucking
for real.
Yeah, I mean,
and here I am being hot, or I used to be hot.
Yeah.
Now I'm a fucking. I look like a ghoul.
Man, I saw. We've talked about. I saw some pictures of myself from like not that long ago.
Oh yeah,
6-7 years ago. I'm like, boy, howdy, have I put some miles on? Jesus Christ. Dude, all of a sudden,
howdy.
Yeah, dude. I was like, yeah, I turned into that Arkansas guy. Like,
Oh,
boy.
hey guys.
Well, I'll be. Is that a picture of me?
It apparently was. All right, now watch this. So he.
Have I gone down the Ozark Hills?
So this guy put on a fight, right? He went
Okay.
back to boxing.
Yeah.
So here's his opponent.
Please welcome Ramon Alejandro Olivas.
All right, that's his opponent.
And
here he is.
Champion and a Latino American champion, an international champion for.
Now they're touting him as an international champion, a Latino champion, and all this shit, right?
Okay.
Whatever. Okay. Fine. Now you already see his face is not real. His muscles are not real.
Yeah, is that chin putty?
It's definitely, yeah. Look at this guy. What is that?
Yeah, that's a fucking strange looking dude.
That is Frankenstein's monster.
Now, how old is he in this? Like,
nobody could,
But he does have that Joan Rivers cheekbone thing.
Oh God,
going
his
on. Like,
lips are made
yeah.
out of fucking cock or something. Who knows? We'll call them cock lips from now on.
They're made out of hot dog skins.
Yes. But yeah, dude,
That's what they
I'm
use.
gonna watch as he turns around one more time, because as he moves, you can just see the artificialness of his fucking body.
Yeah. So these are all fake muscles. Yeah, you can tell.
You can tell.
Yeah.
These are fucking gross, weird ass implants. Okay, so let's just go forward a little bit. All right, here they are. They're gonna meet up. Hey, what's up? Now this guy looks normal, and he's just a fucking boxer, right?
Also, this tradition of a guy like hugging you from behind with the mic, get a stand.
Yeah.
Drop it out of
get
the
away
ceiling
from
like a real operation.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, now let's get into the action. Look at this. Now I'm going to tell you, he didn't pay this guy to fight him.
Are you sure? Because what did I just see there? Hold on. That was not
This
real.
was on fucking TV. This was televised.
That doesn't look real.
No. I know. Look at this fight.
He punched him in the elbow.
He won't. He's only punching him in the elbows.
Yeah.
Oh, he's down, folks. He's down.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. That's on par with like the fucking Chi Masters that like, you know. What kind of shit is this? Now,
what the fuck is this?
What do you mean he didn't pay this guy to go?
No, he definitely
had
did.
to,
But it was
right?
supposedly was like a boxing match,
What?
a real boxing match.
Dude.
This was televised. Look at the people there.
What an asshole you! I was
What
just
a
gonna say,
fucking-
what an asshole you have to be to get this many people together. They must all be
Yeah.
like, what
the fuck is this?
Dude, nobody could buy
Because
that.
here's the
Like,
thing: is everyone that went here was hoping to see his fucking implants exploded on live or
That's
in
all
front
you
of them.
want. Yeah.
That's all I would have want.
Right. I can't watch those, dude. There's a lot of videos of that.
Oh, I'll do it.
Yeah, you'll fucking
Oh my god.
just go up with a needle.
That's
and
why. That's what you see these two knuckles. You see how those two protrude like that?
Mhm.
That's for fucking busting implants.
Oh. Mine is from throwing tantrums. And punching too many things you're not supposed to punch.
Yeah. Actually, mine's actually from knuckle push-ups.
You've
Isn't
done
that
that? You don't do that.
I did that for fucking a decade.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Just
On
straight,
concrete.
that's all you did? Just fucking straight
Yeah,
for
on
10
concrete.
years?
Yeah, and
Just-
it was funny because in Tato, like,
now I don't
that
have
was
to ever
your-
work out again.
That was your punishment, and it was like your workout, and it was like, yeah, whatever. Anyways, but no, I'm not. Okay, so let's get back into it. Let's see the real. Okay, so he just knocked this guy down. You know what I mean? That was a devastating knockdown.
I mean, that was Ali Frazier. It was fucking nuts. Yeah.
It's insane. But this guy is hitting him with his best shots. We see that. You know? I mean, look at the fucking... Look at his legs. He didn't get any implants in his legs. It just looks like some fucking old janitor. Oh, he's teeing off with his fake arms. Look at him go, everyone. Look at these fucking punches.
He has the very...
What is this?
Yeah, he has a very bizarre physique, doesn't he?
Look at this.
He's like, you know what he kind of looks like? When you would sort of pour...
He's getting him, guys. Oh, he's seen enough.
I don't think I've ever seen anything faker in my life.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I got to show Vinny because this is the thing.
Because I'm a fighting expert.
I wanted you to dissect it.
Everybody knows about my other podcasts where I analyze boxing and stuff. And
Vin's Fight World.
Right, yeah. And I just say stuff like, he's punching him good here.
Yeah.
Now the
I
other
think
guy
he hit
doesn't.
him.
The other guy doesn't like it.
Yeah.
You can tell by how his face is making a frowny thing. That's my boxing analysis. This guy is actually sort of sad, and you can tell he's a bit of a tortured soul.
This implant dude?
Yeah. I mean, that's my fight analysis. You know.
No, but this was the question that this spurred in me. Like, okay,
would you like to box?
Yes. Should we set up a boxing match between me and you for Radioville. No, is
You'll
what
trick
would-
me. You'll tell me it'll be fake, and then you'll beat the shit out of me. I know what's going on here. I'll go up like poking you in the ribs.
What the fuck are you doing,
You'll
dude?
stab me.
Yeah. I have a rose behind me.
Yeah. He's got fucking concrete in his gloves.
Yeah. No, but like this is something that happens when somebody just gets money. But okay, so my point being is the reason that we do this show, the reason that you did rap, it's not only about the art. It's not only about, this is sort of about the love of just fucking being an idiot in front of people. There is something that we both need out of this.
It's therapy.
But the end goal is to be, make this be your way of life. And then the epitome of that would be, being financially massively successful.
Sure.
Now,
so this guy achieved
if that
to a certain
happened,
degree.
what do our crazinesses do, right?
boy.
This is the question. But this will lead us into another gentleman.
I'd love to find out.
I know.
To be honest.
I don't know if I would, though.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. But here's another gentleman. Now this will lead us into here.
This was sent in
Mr. Elon Musk.
This was sent in from
super spreader Katie. No,
Andrea.
not Katie. Andrea.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that. Andrea
sent us an article because we're fucking Chicago idiots.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is Elon Musk offers $1 billion to Wikipedia if they'll change their name. Now, it doesn't say it in the headline, but it says it in the line below. Billionaire Elon Musk offered Wikipedia, the free online encyclopedia, $1 billion under the condition that it would change its name to Dickopedia.
Is this a real article?
Yeah, this is WGN.
So he really did this?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
Now, this is what I'm saying. So,
what would you do with unlimited
But that's
money?
the thing is like, okay, you saw what this guy did with just a couple million. He fucking filled and bloated his body up with fucking, shit that's going to kill him, and then had fake boxing matches to try to feed his ego, which, knowing full well, nobody's going to believe that.
Yeah.
There's not a person on the goddamn planet that will be like, I mean, maybe like a 5-year-old that's into wrestling would think like,
they didn't even like.
That's like,
all right, I had a rehearsed fight one time with my friend Paul Orlando. Everybody had left to go get food, and we had like 20 minutes to ourselves. And I was like, you know what'd be
that's a good
hilarious?
idea. I think we've done this. Yeah, that's fun.
Like, you know what'd be hilarious if we had like a whole movie karate fight when they got back. So we like put it together in like 15 minutes, and it was way better than this, dude. We were doing stuff like where you,
of course it was,
you like spin around from the ground, kick,
elbow
and like
up
fly
and
back
shit.
and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Choreographing fights is fun as shit.
It was awesome. But, I mean, you could have done that. But anyways.
Daddy Paul says, dude's ego is more inflated than his tits. You two should get boob jobs.
Yeah.
God, he says, Dickopedia. Ha, ha, ha. This is my favorite thing. It says moon tooth.
What was that thing guys were doing to their boobs for a while? Cool sculpting. Do you remember that?
I don't.
I think that was it. And it was some kind of fucking like freeze your boob thing, or I forget. It was like a guy. This guy's taking care of their fucking man breasts with some kind of fucking process called cool skull. You don't remember that?
Why they had titties?
Yeah, they're just
talking
trying
about fat guys.
They're trying to like get the fat out, or whatever.
Hey, dude,
or like move it.
push-ups.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's like really fucking 15 a day.
Yeah,
it's like,
if you did 50 a day, you're
that's
good.
a lot. But like honestly, 15 or 20 a day is way better than
Yeah,
nothing,
honestly, here this is a
like-
public service announcement from Radioville here.
Yeah, do your goddamn push-ups and clean your room, goddamn it.
Yeah, make your goddamn bed before you criticize a goddamn society. We haven't tried a fucking Jordan Peterson in a while. But yeah, so, this illustrates one guy is just broken inside. The other guy gets hundreds of billions of dollars and is just like, hey, Wikipedia, call yourself Dickopedia.
You know what I would do?
What?
I would be like, hey, Yahoo, why don't I'll give you $1 billion, you change your name to Yah-Jew.
Boom shakalaka!
Oh!
I thought for 3 minutes, and that's all I could come up with.
Yeah. That was,
but
they should have never give you money, son.
Be transparent. I know. That's probably why.
That is why. No, but that's the thing is, okay, so Elon Musk has, okay, let's just go over this fucking man's resume.
Okay.
He makes He creates a software in college or high school, I believe.
He was PayPal, right? Originally, or
no? Yeah. He was not originally though. He made something else. Used that money to make PayPal.
Okay.
He made this thing. I fucking forget exactly what it was. If anyone in the chats, let us know.
I remember what it was.
What was it?
It was it was a way. I'm
gonna let him go, guys.
It was a scanner to identify Jews in the media, and it got really popular, really fast. And then it
got overblown and fucking blew up. In 1 second.
It was overloaded with dude. They fired it up once, and it was like it's worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
It was like this. That's what happened.
Now, Tom, run that shit back for me.
Yeah. So so he did that. Then he gets this money. Then he goes in. He gets some investors, and he goes in with Peter Thiel and shit. Makes PayPal. Then he sells that for billions. Then he starts a fucking electric car company that literally was like mocked openly by every fucking analyst, and you know what I mean. And then he makes it the most successful car company in history.
Yeah.
Then he starts boring underground, which
also he drove a Volkswagen to space.
No, that was a Tesla.
Wow.
But also that boring company, he's boring tunnels underneath L.A. and California to make some sort of railway
drug pipeline.
But that's what I've heard. There's some conspiracies about it, that he's doing it for the underground bases, and that he's part of the.
What do you think he did
system.
with all the emeralds from his daddy's mine?
His daddy didn't get no emeralds.
He's running them through the fucking ground.
He's only got 6 left.
Yeah, well, I mean that's enough.
But I think he'll give those to the Montauk boys, and they'll make him another million.
Sure.
Emeralds. But then he gets a boring thing, and then he's got you know what the Montauk boys are?
What?
The Montauk chair, Montauk Philadelphia experiment, the Montauk chair.
Well, I know. Yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
Okay, the Montauk Monster and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, I thought you meant the Montauk boys. They were like the Nelk boys or something. Like they were like a little fucking internet crew.
No, but then he's boring fucking tunnels underneath the goddamn cities and states, and then he starts making rockets, right?
And don't forget the flamethrower.
Oh, he made a flamethrower. Made like a fucking like $100 million off in a week or some shit.
Something.
Literally, it was insane. But anyways, so then he buys Twitter and becomes persona non grata on the fucking left, right? Because they all hate him because they had control of the language and the speech. And then he starts fucking showing their back end deals with the FBI and the NSA and Homeland Security and fucking CIA and all this shit.
Can you go into a little more depth in that, or
Sure.
Because I don't think a lot of people even know about that.
Okay, so when Elon Musk buys Twitter, he opens up the fucking all of the the emails and the the way that all the algorithms are working and the shadow banning, all of this stuff. He just puts out the code, or not puts it out, but he sets analysts to this thing, and they start looking through 1,000 email, 1 million emails. You know what I mean? And what they find, and what he does is he puts he just starts releasing these massive dumps to these journalists, Matt Taibbi, Michael Schellenberger, Barry Weiss, right? And these are like these former lefties, fucking journalists like journalists are supposed to be.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Only after the truth. They were all on the left. They were ousted because they were fucking, critical of the new left, as we'll call it. And so he thought these guys were very impartial. They were, whatever. So he dumps that. Turns out government agencies have been pressuring, and not only pressuring, it seemed like the Twitter itself, the higher ups wanted to work with them. But there was this massive collusion between the U.S. government and Twitter specifically, because that's the only one that we really got to see. And dude, the emails are so fucking egregious. The way that they were, justifying what they were doing was so fucking flimsy. It was. So anyways, so the argument used to be, it's not freedom of speech that's being, impaired here because it's not a government institution. Private companies can do what they want. Then you find out the government the entire time has been telling them who to let on, who to kick off, who to silence. And it was like Robert Malone, the mRNA guy.
And again, this is just kind of how people like us assume everything works anyways. So I see stuff like that. And
so when he pulled the veil back, it was like, yeah,
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Of course.
Everyone look.
Everyone
and what
knew.
happened? But what happened? Not a story on any mainstream. Not CNN didn't cover it. And then they bring these guys to fucking before Senate subcommittee, Matt Taibbi and Michael Schellenberger, to talk about this. What is now termed the what is it called? The censorship complex. What is it? There's a third word.
I don't know.
Like the military-industrial complex. It's a censorship industrial complex or some shit like that. Okay. Anyways, so they're brought before Congress and they're testifying about the findings. And every single Democrat, dude, I mean, we showed it on this show. They were just calling them so-called journalists. They were, and these guys have been at this in Rolling, like editor-in-chief of Rolling Stone for a decade. You know what I mean? And, And they were just fucking like character assassination. It was insane what happened. But anyways, so that's what Elon Musk did with his money. But then this other guy gets fucking titty implants and fikes people.
Yeah, and he's fucking cool for that.
That's what I'm saying. I think I might like the second guy.
Yeah, something about a guy that willing to openly scam like 10,000 people at once. Like, you just kind of got to sit back and go, it's funny that he's around.
I like this
it's yeah, it's really not that bad of a thing to do. A fool and his money, as they say.
But okay, so let's get into
how
it.
does that saying go?
I told you I can't remember anything.
But a lot of fools have parted with their money, and it's gone into the pockets of someone like
a shrewd businessman,
like Mr. Beast or somebody like that. We were talking about this.
I don't know why I dislike him, but I do.
I think I do because
you know why I dislike him.
Yeah, I think so, or why any normal person probably should. Well, I was all right. So let's back it up for a second.
Sure.
So. I'm talking to my buddy last night.
We both.
I know. I'm talking to my buddy last night, and
he's lying. He doesn't have a buddy.
He's got like a 2 or 3 year old daughter, and he's talking about I got to get her to stop watching this just like mindless fucking vapid shit
drivel
and just drivel
video
and stuff.
drivel.
And we got into talking about like, remember when we were kids and people encouraged you to be artistic, explorative. Thinking was the values.
Naked.
In fact,
that was a different.
A lot of that was when you got to the boys' home. Yeah, that was in the showers, boys. I just showered. Not like this, you didn't.
No, my shower.
Yeah. But no, so we got told a lot when we were kids in the 80s and 90s and stuff. Money's not the most important.
Yeah, integrity.
Money's not the most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be a greedy fuck. You should have some integrity.
Yeah, and especially in the arts, like artistic integrity. You know what I mean? And it's funny. We talk about. So we're sort of talking about Mr. Beast or any of this right now. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's an art. I always had a problem putting filmmaking in the art category. It's weird that I did. I know. But hear me out.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean,
but I just always thought it was like, but it's okay. You could
seems irrational to me.
It's odd though. Like you're not making the guy that's making it. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to that. We'll put a pin in that. Circle around.
I mean, this is
get back to it.
Coming from a person who shoots, directs, produces, edits their own video production all the time.
Not art.
It's not art. This is not good. Okay.
No. I think I don't know if it's art. I don't know.
I do. It is. I mean,
to me, it's more like a dictionary. Is a dictionary art? No, novels are art.
A movie is not a dictionary. What are you talking about?
No, but this is.
How is this a dictionary?
It's idiocy.
This is just for reference? No. This is
a reference book.
No, this is for irreverence.
Oh, yeah.
This is you got it mixed up.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's a whole other thing.
I don't know. You know what? Photography, I always sort of, and I did this is also funny coming from a guy who dived deep into photography, did weddings for a fucking.
He'll go out all day to find the right railroad crossing sign to photograph at sunset.
I honestly have done that type of shit, of course,
sure.
And with like nice equipment and but I just never found it an art because for some reason to me art is this, like learning how to do this in your brain, or this, or painting, drawing, guitar, singing. This is art to me. When I don't know. I've always had this fucking weird hang up where like film is not art. It's like it's something else.
It's a very odd take to me.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because I've done a lot of my own videos and production and stuff, and like to me, it's very clear that you make artistic choices during the entire process.
No, you make
know?
pragmatic choices. Which one is going to get the story
Okay, but if
furthest and also like convey some sort of emotion here? But it's not. I don't know.
Well, how is that? I mean, when you're painting a painting, you're just making.
But you're learning. You can't
choices.
But here's the
along
thing:
way.
is you
Like-
can't just paint a painting. You
I've
can
done
just
it.
make a movie.
I've done that too.
But I'm saying you can't just be fucking Renoir. You got to. There's a motor. There's a visceral thing to it, right? So let's see what people are doing. Ha, movie is not a dictionary. God damn it.
Let's go to the comments.
Yeah, that's the I love.
So before we had a complaint about your description of
what? Of Elon Musk?
Moontooth says, "Don't forget about SpaceX and Starlink."
I
dummy."
didn't. I said he started making rockets. Oh yeah, and then he put the fucking satellites.
But you
up.
didn't say the words. And then Caden
Well-
Sand says, "Yeah, Moontooth is right. That was a very dummy explanation of
How
Musk's,
fucking dare
of
you
Musk's
both.
career."
Dude.
A fool and their money are soon parted. That's what
That's
I was
what
trying to
it
think
is.
of.
Yeah.
And what else? Daddy Paul says you two should get boob jobs. I think we said that already. Yeah, people just vibing out basically.
That's fine.
C Villa
Yeah.
says Vinny's going to get the podcast banned. Not from Rumble. I'm not. Because we're just hanging with the boys.
You know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Let me see something. We're fucking on Rumble now, guys. What do you think's going on? You think we're getting fucking banned? I don't think so, brother.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna cut a promo. No?
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
No. I don't actually have a promo. Or do I? No.
No. You could have gone with the.
You thought I was gonna peter out?
Oh.
No. Oh, I could yell like that for 2 hours.
Oh no, I've seen it. It's really nice. Yeah. It starts with, "Hey, want to have a good time together?"
Yeah. Hey, we should
3
hang
hours
out.
later.
And another thing. Dude, why are you on my fucking chair? Or
Yeah.
something? He's like, I'm sitting. I don't.
Throwing my fucking tobacco off the porch.
Oh yeah, that was egregious.
Yeah.
My fault.
Oh, it's okay.
I owe you a
I'm
thing
still
of
there.
tubes.
Yeah, it's like $3. It's no big deal.
I'm
It's
never-
fine.
I'm never gonna give it to you.
Tom gets a bit indignant sometimes after some drinks.
I do. I do. How about this idiot?
Oh no, we had
What about this fool?
we started to talk about.
Oh
the-
yeah.
the
Go.
whole thing we're
Oh yeah.
talking about,
So Mr. Beast. Oh, I
got fucking
see.
sidetracked.
We got
really
real
bad.
sidetracked
Yeah.
about the whether it's art, but that's what I was gonna say is our YouTube videos, is that an art? Because we're talking about
Yeah.
artistic integrity.
Right, but all right. So when I'm talking to this guy, and he's like, "Yeah,
That was the longest sidebar.
yeah." In
Okay,
fact,
go.
it's amazing we made it back.
It's insane.
But so he's like, "Yeah, I wish I could get her to stop being obsessed with this like vapid, like mind melting bullshit." You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And as I introduced before, like there used to be a societal effort, and it seemed like our parents and even a lot of like educational programming or stuff.
Yeah, it was sort of an ubiquitously held belief.
It wasn't just like, "Hey guys, check out this fucking dumb thing I just spent $600,000 on." And also, and then every time you see Mr. Beast, this is why I was saying that you probably don't like him instinctively, is because the message he's sending is fucking insane. And it has nothing to do with anything of any actual value. It's
No.
pure, like we're in a gonzo world now of
Yeah.
like where it's full on the table. Here's what I do. I exploit.
Yeah, I'm hacking your brain.
I'm exploiting the analytics and I'm getting the clicks.
But
and
here's
I'm
the
making
thing is-
money, and this is how you can do it too. You can fucking just get.
And that's all kids want to do
shouldn't-
now.
You shouldn't consider artistic integrity. You shouldn't consider morality.
No,
you shouldn't consider anything.
None of
It
that.
should just-
It's the analytics.
Here's how you can
it's the
get
data.
a bunch of money.
Yes.
Like,
And yeah. And but here's the thing. Here's a weird thing to
and
think
that's
about.
fucking creepy. That's the thing.
It's creepy, but it's
And-
creepier with this.
What?
When we're saying the analytics and the data, what they're talking about is our thoughts. That's what that is.
Sure.
They're selling our thoughts, but they're previous thoughts, but it makes a model. They have they can basically read our minds. They know what we're thinking. They know how we're going to react to things. So when what he's doing is hacking our fucking behavior.
Yeah. And
By saying like, "Oh, I know how to hack the analytics." No, you don't.
by the way, too, you know,
you're the most manipulative person in the history of the world.
And his name is Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he's the devil. What the fuck?
It's a little on the nose simulation. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to make it that fucking corny.
Yeah.
But
do a fucking. We got to have a Mandela effect on that, and then tomorrow his name is like Mr. Yeast or something. We're like, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was no, dude. It was always Mr. Yeast.
Do a little fucking CERN switcheroo.
Yeah. Open up CERN. Let's go Montauk, boys.
Yeah, guys. I know it's after hours.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to make a monster.
We need
guys.
a favor.
Come on, Mr. Yeast coming up next.
But no, it is. It's like, hi, I'm the nicest guy ever. My name is 666 Devilman.
Yeah.
And I would like to instruct your kids how to soullessly fucking collect money off the exploitation of their fellow peers' subconscious. You're like, oh, this guy, and then he's on Rogan, and everybody's like, hey, this guy's great.
He's
dude.
so weird and nice.
He's a wonderful man, and it's like,
no. The only thing I said, I was like, oh, dude, this guy is fucking a treasure trove of information. And then that was like a year ago, and nothing happened with our show.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, dude, he unveiled the secret. Apparently, the secret is being Mr. Beast.
Yeah, because that's what's going to happen. We're
you're the fucking devil.
all going to get famous at once.
Yeah. Dude, that's what I was thinking, though. Like, how many people can possibly do it anyway?
It's out of control already.
All of us are just going to be an influencer?
Yeah.
Then nobody's an influencer.
It's too many. Remember...
when does it stop being an influencer? When, like 51% of the population is influencing?
When I decide to think for myself.
So never.
Let's run it back. That's the whole problem that I see. But this is becoming so normalized, it fucking freaks me out.
No,
dude.
that's all kids think of now. That's all. You've seen these polls.
Get the
right?
money. Like,
you've seen these polls. Like, kids don't want to be astronauts or doctors or fucking veterinarians or
how about
rodeo clown, whatever the fuck kids always used to, like, there was a certain amount. I want to be a cowboy. All of them say influencer.
No shit.
Oh yes, the data's in, and you know who's got it? Mr. fucking Beast.
Yeah, right. And he's gonna go.
And you know who's not gonna take it? We're not gonna take it.
Yeah,
Mr. Beast, brother, we're coming for you. We're on your tail. And then on December 15th
at Royal Rumble on Rumble, we're gonna take you down. I wonder if he's on Rumble. He can't be on Rumble. He can't be on Rumble, right?
There's
it's
no
too
way.
subversive.
Oh, he would be. Well, you know, actually, we looked at it, and the analytics showed that.
Honestly, maybe
the
he
political
is. Let me look him up.
association and the disadvantages slightly outweighed the advantages. So
Yeah, he's
that's
not
how
human, huh?
But if you watched his Rogan thing, dude,
He's not
everything he
human.
talks about, none of it has anything to do with like what's good or what's right
Or what's real or
what
what's
has
being a
actual
person.
value, artistic
Yeah.
value. What's a message? What do I care about? What do I fucking think? Not even what do I think. It's just like, well, as we took a look at the analytics, and we just found that, you know.
But he's always got like the smile is too high.
Yeah.
Also, as he's saying all that, he's like too fucking happy
It's
about
like a
it.
beagle.
He is.
You know?
Mr. Beagle.
Mr. Beagle. Yeah. But no, so instinctively, as somebody who's like more human, who kind of was, you know,
you?
Yeah, definitely me.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've talked about your insect-like tendencies.
I'm saying you either, motherfucker.
Me as
you're inhuman as fuck
as
too.
a truly red-blooded American.
Yeah.
I bristle at this a bit because, you know, again, like I was saying, like you just sort of have a sense for like, it's like when you were a kid and you had like artistic passion and you were gonna live your life a certain way and this and that, and you would see like a businessman and you'd be like,
Oh, yeah.
you fucking represent the
Yeah,
other side
the system.
But some of that is here in a residual sense, and now I see guys like this, and you have that same fucking sense, you know, where you're like,
I guess to me it's not that. So we're different in this way. I never gave a fuck about artistic integrity. I really didn't. I liked, you know, I liked somebody being genuine.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. But artistic integrity is a different sort of like. I always knew that all art is sort of a copying other art. You know what I mean? So it was always sort of a
no,
mix
but like
of
it doesn't
shit.
have to be so rigid, but it's like have a fucking.
But what I don't like about him or that whole sort of movement or that whole maybe development is a better word for it. But what I don't like about that is exactly what you're saying outside of the artistic like integrity part. Just the cold, analytic approach to just everything. And that's how you now become
and it has no soul.
Most successful
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
There's a thing that, like, enhances our lives.
It's a bad thing for, like, society, I think.
Right.
If everyone is eventually like, oh, I don't need to, like, you know, be friendly or have that, you know what I mean, be genuine or be a, you know, good person. None of that.
Or even unique.
Unique or creative or anything. What I
Right.
need to do is hack the fucking algorithm.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And so to me, there's something.
But wait a minute. How many people are doing? Well, no, I guess all the kids. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's becoming the way of life.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
not good.
No, and here we go with this, because every time we face a big shift in technology, we seem to lose some part of what made us human in the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I was gonna say just before, you know, people that sort of like live their life with what would you even call it? Because you can't really prove it in court, and it's not totally easily demonstrable, but it's something you observe over time, which is just people that live their lives with more of a tendency to have like a soulful, unique experience rather than worrying about the fucking how many dollars is it, how many whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you call that difference? But it's like
yeah, I don't know.
And it to me almost feels just more natural, more human. It's like somebody like those of us who have been lucky enough to sort of not get caught up too much in the modern era are like you feel like you're doing something different, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
I know what you're saying,
I'm not sure
but
what to call it. Like,
also, I sort of disagree. I wish I would have been more like that, but we don't have to go into that. But I know what you're saying, though.
Yeah.
There's there's a split. There's a certain sort of like a spirit, like a like a free spirit,
right? And
that's
to
what
me,
it is.
that it feels like every time
There's like a closed in, boxed in, sort of buttoned up spirit, and then there's like a free spirit.
I mean,
and
yeah.
that's like the difference.
And
one of
so-
them's like, "What's the rules? How do I do this? Where should I go now? You know, whatever."
Right.
And one of them's like, "I don't give a fuck." So that's yeah, you're right. It's hard to quantify what that. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh, so anyways, what I'm saying is like that feels to me like in any era, there's people that would describe themselves that way. And it goes back forever. And any major shift in technology we've ever had as a species seems to take some of what you might call the humanity or the human aspect out of us. You know what I mean? And each
Maybe.
time, well, so at one time, you could go like all the way back to this. People were like, "Oh, farms, dude." You mean you go get your fucking food? Somebody else like you don't even get your own food. Remember we were talking about
Yeah.
like we used to check this out. 10 years ago, we all used to meet up here, get all fucking psyched up, do some kind of drug, drink some kind of thing, go fucking hunt together. And
Yeah,
it was
go
the most,
fucking take down a mammoth,
dude. And it was the most amazing experience that we could have, and we were all connected, and it was fucking amazing, social and stuff.
Also,
And it's
imagine
like,
taking down a
now-
mammoth with a group of your boys.
Right,
Holy
dude.
Fuck.
Now you
Dude,
got
we get Fortnite wins, and we're like, dude, yeah,
Right.
what the fuck?
We're amazing.
Taking down a mammoth.
a mammoth, dude. Yeah, and feeding people for like a month.
Yeah.
You know, and like
and you guys all smell like complete shit.
Oh, of course, but you would anyways. We
Yeah,
didn't care.
that's what
you
I'm
know?
saying.
But so you have that, and then just like a few years down the road, I'm still talking ancient times.
Yeah.
Then you have
But then agriculture comes in.
agriculture and stuff, and you
Yeah.
had guys around like, dude, I only see you 14 out of 18 hours a day now.
Yeah,
Remember
you're
when we
always
used to
tilling
fucking
those
hunt all
fields.
the time? This is antisocial, this farming.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like,
And it was.
but there was a part of it that it's like, well, no, now I can be a luthier. Now I can
Yeah.
be a
Well, no, really, if at that point they would just be farmers because it took all fucking day long to do everything.
Most of the people were just farming.
Yeah, if it was, they weren't
anyways,
making guitar.
you know what I
but
mean?
I get what you're saying.
But it removed some of the camaraderie. It removed some
Yes.
of the connection and some of the experience that they would have. And then you go all down the line. And like now we deal with stuff like in recent times. It's like, hey man, the availability of technology in our hands and entertainment constantly has actually, and what we thought might connect us more has isolated us.
Yeah,
And- and
yeah. We were
whereas-
connected by a fucking world wide web.
Dude, track it back to
and it fucking divided us.
Right.
It just pushed it. You know what it looks, or you ever do that experiment when you put pepper on water and then you drop like a drop of dishwashing liquid in and it all goes shoo
No.
to the sides?
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, that was a
Never
big
did.
thing when I was a kid. I don't know why.
Huh, okay.
It was like Mr. Wizard did it or something.
Sounds
but
nice.
But
And you-
yeah,
and you did
it's-
it with your family, right?
Yes, it was.
and you would
very
all
nice.
watch it, and then
we would cheer.
Right.
Yeah,
But track it back this far, okay? So
but that's what. That's what.
In recent
all I
years,
was saying is that's
for
it
what,
felt like.
almost 20 years now, people have been kind of on their own. With I'm in my room watching on my laptop,
Sure.
whatever. You're over there,
Playing Nintendo in the basement.
Now here's the thing. Track
Candace
it
is stabbing someone in the garage.
back, right? Cadence.
Cadence.
So track it back to TV, where it's like, okay, the TV isolated families from other families, whereas maybe people had more of a tendency beforehand to be out and mingling and talking for entertainment and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like now we can go in and watch fucking what was it, Petticoat Junction or whatever, and and it's like now we're all but at least we were still a family in a room together.
Yeah, people would eat together.
They would eat
People
together.
would watch. There's only
But you
3
see
channels.
how each step of the way, kind of as we advance with technology, lights. I'm working on a thing right now. That's a project, a music project that I'm doing. That each song has to do with a certain aspect of like the passage of time, specifically dealing with the Midwest. I know it sounds fucking stupid, but it's gonna be really good.
He's like, I've never said this aloud, and now I'm.
No, I have,
reconsidering.
and but it's like it's a project I'm doing. It's a concept piece that has to do with like one of my passions, which is observing the history of the Midwest, and I
small town
fucking bore
America.
people with this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But so one of the songs is called "Watching the Stars Die," and by the way, this is a form of copyright. I think me saying this online right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is business. This is how you do it.
Accomplished.
Don't steal this. I was. I'm one of them is called "Watching the Stars Die," and it's about a guy that was born in Chicago in 1880, obviously before any light pollution, and being able to, from the middle of the city, witness the Milky Way in all of its splendor, unobstructed by any sort of man-made lights.
Sure.
And then it tracks his life up into the mid-1900s, where he watches the entire sky be blotted out by fucking light pollution.
Yeah.
And I thought it was an interesting concept. But I thought about it, and I'm like, so here's another thing. Do you know what we've all been up to? Well, a lot of us, somewhere like the Boundary Waters or somewhere like out in the desert, and you see what the sky really fucking is supposed to look
insane,
like,
dude.
And it's a human,
It's insane,
dude.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a fucking awe-inspiring thing you could do every single night
It
if we
is.
didn't pack together with lights. So the lights, you track it back to that, and you're like, okay, we got lights. It kind of made everything more convenient, like everything always does. All of these advancements, but it took something huge away from us. You know,
it did,
And, like,
but there's a trade-off though.
it's exactly
Because like I've said this before, specifically last night. So you think about this though. What that also did is push us forward. All of these advancements, yes, they took something away, but there's a trade-off. It wasn't like just a taking away. It was a trade, though.
Of course.
Yeah. And so the
kinda like
question
that-
is,
kinda-
would I rather be a fucking, wordless caveman or a man that can articulate, thoughts and fucking...
I know. And what does the devil always offer you? A deal, a trade.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Beast, we're coming for you, brother.
But dude, I mean, it really is.
I don't know. I think the trade-off is good.
But it's like, here's the problem. When we do this with politics, we do it with technology, we do it with everything, is there's never a middle-of-the-road conversation of, hey, how could we have this without it ruining everything? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
they're
so,
called
like,
externalities. There's a guy
Dude.
named Daniel Schmachtenberger, and he,
In
this
our-
is exactly what he
in
talks
our
about all the
lifetime,
time.
you and me have both observed. We both had cars, jobs, girlfriends, apartments before before internet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Before cell
Oh,
phones.
yeah.
You know, and so I could have had internet, but I just didn't care or was too poor. But so anyways, but like when you lived in that old world, you remember, it's like, dude, before people didn't talk to each other. Remember that? Remember when you'd be in a restaurant waiting for food or whatever, and people are talking, and we've seen in our lifetime that completely go away.
Okay,
dude, but everywhere you go, I mean, so we've sacrificed something human for the convenience of the fucking cell phones.
No.
Yes.
I'm going to push back on this because this is what I'm saying. So you're saying that all of these advancements slowly took away pieces of our humanity to where now we're just sort of isolated, socially isolated, even mentally isolated. But what I'm saying is that's not a trade-off. That's a choice. You could go and talk to every single person. Everyone can.
I do. They hate it.
That's what I'm saying. But it's not a fucking, it wasn't forced on us. People are weak.
I know.
That's the thing.
But,
It's
well,
like,
but that's what I'm
if we
saying,
all
dude.
just fucking woke the fuck up for a minute and just been like, oh yeah, wait, no, we have to also be normal. We can still have all this shit too.
It's also,
but also let's be normal.
Light pollution is not forced on us, technically. If we all decided that every night we'd like to turn off every single fucking light and see that
There'd be so much gunfire in Chicago.
Do you realize that's never once happened in our lifetimes? And theoretically, tell me if I'm fucked up here or wrong. Like, I know there's bleed over from other places, and light pollution is a weird thing, but like, what if you could convince the entire Chicago area?
Oh, I thought you were saying the world.
No, the entire Chicago
Sure.
metropolitan area and anywhere within 100 miles.
Okay.
If you turned off every single light, would we see the fucking sky again like that? Like,
Of course.
We would, right?
Yeah, 100%.
It's not just going to like...
Because you just go up to Wisconsin. It's fucking, what the fuck? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even that, dude, but like, what's weird about light pollution is you have to get... I mean, when you get really to the middle of nowhere, you're like, holy fuck, this is another thing.
Yeah.
Like, you could kind of be in the middle of nowhere and think you're seeing it, but, I mean, there's levels to it. Where it's like, yeah, if you're really...
Sure, if you're in a
really,
desert...
really out there, yeah, I mean...
Yeah, but I think it's the same. I was in a desert, and I've been in, rural-ass Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I think the sky looks about the same. I don't know. Hard to quantify, really.
But you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. But you're a Luddite.
What does that mean again?
It's some anti-technology.
Not really.
You're a Luddite.
I like technology a
Everyone,
lot.
let me know if Vinny's a Luddite.
But like
in
I
the
said,
chats.
like I was talking about with music not long ago, I like technology applied responsibly. I don't want a big fucking complicated thing going on. It's all loud and light. No.
Yeah,
We can
you
have
want- you want a harp.
Plug in a little amp. That's it. No.
No, just
You can be like an old black guy with
Sure.
a Gibson.
I can.
If you fucking
That's
wish hard
true.
enough, yeah.
That's
And with like a Gibson and a little fucking amp. Use electricity for that. That's fine.
That's it.
You can't be 8 guys.
And be blind.
You can't be 8 guys with giant lights, huge speakers, being loud as fuck.
Oh yeah,
No.
giant stage,
Yeah.
running around
So
in
I'm a
spandex.
I'm a Luddite in that. I'm like, dude, don't overdo it. Let's have nice little things. Here's what you can have. Okay, a light just on a wire, just a light bulb on a wire. That's
Okay.
fine. That's good.
I'm gonna go up one.
A chandelier? No.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
How Italian are you, anyway?
Stupid. Yeah, I mean, okay, you can have, right, a regular old toaster on a counter. All right.
One of the rounded ones?
Just, metal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But if you try to bust out some fucking bullshit,
Even if it's got right angles, you're done.
dude, or some kind of like, here, this is an air fryer, or
Yeah,
it's
or
even a hot plate.
Or
No.
it's big enough for a bagel.
Yeah, dude, no.
No. It's big enough for white bread from the 50s.
Right, you can't even put
A thin slice.
You can't, you can't even have a bagel. No. It's bad use of electricity. You know what I mean? We have to like
we have to tamp down on this.
You have
It's
to,
out of control.
You have to meter this stuff, dude, because it's like it's
They do. They fucking jack me every month.
It gets out of control immediately. Refrigerator. It has to be barely working and like making weird noises. You can't have one that knows the milk
One of
is
the handles
dude,
has to be some
people's
sort of
refrigerators
broken.
now fucking send them emails. And
Oh,
shit.
they play a little do. Oh no, that's a washing machine.
Hey Kathy, you're actually out of fucking jalapenos. Can you pick some up?
Yeah.
Shut up,
They call
fridge.
you.
Dude, this is
You
like,
get a text from your fucking fridge. Hey, you're out of cucumbers. I know you're at the store.
yeah, suck a dick, fridge.
Yeah.
I got
Also,
fucking-
if you can make a fridge that sucks dick, good use of electricity.
there we go, like around again.
yeah,
to,
that's different.
Yeah, right. Sex fridge, great.
Yeah.
Why?
Cold PJs.
Ice cold BJ's.
Get your BJs, ice cold BJs.
Step right up.
Get your BJs.
Now that's a good fridge, dude. Old timey Carnival Barker.
Oh, yeah.
Blowjob fridge.
Oh my god.
Dude, you walk in.
We just fucking we hit it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have enough money to implant our fucking chests and fight people.
Dude, you walk in the morning and you just hear, "Step right up, ice cold BJ's," and you're like, "You talking to me?" Like, yeah.
Is no one else in front of you,
Yeah.
pal?
You're the only one here. Like, shit.
I guess.
It's kind of weird, but
Yeah, no, it's not weird.
All right.
It's my fridge.
yeah, I mean, it's fine.
I
It's
bought it
not
for a fucking
wrong,
reason.
But then that's why they make it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's right. Yeah,
Right.
that's true. It would be like insulting not to do it.
Yeah.
And also,
You're almost spitting in the face of God.
as the trend in technology goes, the fridge will probably have emotions. You're gonna have to fucking actually do.
Does this one have like LED display eyes that like sometimes get sad because I don't want this fridge now.
Are you sure? You don't want to... Think about it. You don't want a sad Carnival Barker refrigerator blowjob? Because that almost kind of makes it hotter. Right?
I know. As you were saying it, I was like, yeah, I do.
Can you... wait, do you want your fridge to...
Step right up.
Wait,
Step right
yeah.
up. Get your BJs. Get your ice cold BJs.
Do you want your fridge to have an old-time vaudeville voice and blow you? Yeah, I guess. But how about if it's crying? Now you really sold me. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. People can relate.
hey.
I think people can relate to this.
You know it.
You know. But this is how you get stuff like the fucking emotional cars that we talked about a while ago.
We don't need
you
emotions.
You have to keep it fucking tamped down, dude.
Yeah.
Like, here's what you can have, okay?
What?
You can have an old fucking janky outlet with
without the cover
with
on, so it's like sticking out with the wires, but it's like black taped, so it's not dangerous, but it
Right.
still looks bad.
And then you can have a long extension cord that somebody didn't wrap right, and it's all twisted and folded and stuff.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
can't
it's got
even
like
fucking
those
get it
weird,
unknotted and shit.
stupid yeah.
And you can
I
barely
hate those.
get it long enough to drag out to plug in.
So it's like pulled taut, but there's still like loops in it.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And you can barely string it out to like outside of the garage to plug in a cassette boombox. That's fine. Yeah. And then you can get down like that. But
it's just like that.
Dude,
it can't be bassy.
You're charging, okay, a Bluetooth speaker and put it okay? This is bullshit. Let's keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? All right?
What are we doing?
Well, that was it for me. I don't know. Run that shit back for me. You got something or no?
Well, we're at 2 hours.
Oh, okay. Should we take phone calls? No,
We
there's
disparaged
not many people
Mr.
here.
Beast.
Yeah. But that's a good point though. Is like, guys, does anybody remember fucking humanity and life? Like,
Yeah,
have
we gotta get
all-
back to that. Some of us have to
all
get back
been
to that.
completely raped by vapid fucking
Yeah.
selfish culture that just is taking everything over?
What if
this
this?
is like what my dad used to read me The Hobbit when I was a kid?
Sure.
That was like entertainment we would have
Yeah,
before
yeah.
bed. They didn't. Fucking,
Oh, dude, my mom read to us every.
they didn't stick
fucking
a stupid
night.
fucking
That's why I'm
flashing thing in front of you and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Blue light.
Yeah, right. No, they read you fucking great.
But here's what I'm thinking.
Crafted stories and stuff, you know? Like,
Yeah, Grapes of Wrath when I was 3.
yeah, well, you have to learn, dude. What can happen if you don't rotate the crops?
Sullen.
You know, that's
Just-
a big part of why that
just
happened.
3-year-old sullen boy in the corner just thinking about famine. But anyways,
If only they would have not gotten greedy and rotated the crops. I used to think about that a lot when I was a kid. I was like, dude, that's so dumb. Like,
yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
But no, what I was just going to say is I think there's only one real solution to this, though.
What?
You and I, and both of us we've thought about it independently. I guarantee it. But together, we start a cult. But not a cult, not where we're trying to fuck everyone's wives and shit. A real cult. Where everyone has to be cool.
Yeah, I like a cult, like just a cult of like hanging out and just being awesome.
Yes.
Just that's it.
But just everyone comes together. They obviously give us their money.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Dude, a cult is too easy almost. I've been told since I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah, same.
You could have
How
a cult,
do
man.
you not have a cult yet?
I don't know why people were telling me that when I was like 9.
Oh, yeah, but no,
yeah.
I was literally told that my whole life. It's
Yeah,
so
you
funny.
could
That
easily-
is so funny. That's a weird thing to share.
And what's funny is when people tell you that, I never see myself that way at all.
I totally did.
I could
See
not
myself
picture
that
it.
way.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that the idea doesn't appall and appeal to me.
Yeah, no,
but
I never
it's-
wanted to, but I could totally see it. Like, I'm a fucking manipulative guy.
Well, sure. I mean, it's like, okay, so here's what you think about. You're like, oh man, I could have like 75 women that have to have sex with me, and like just all the money, everybody's money. Did I say the wrong thing?
No, that'd be good.
Everybody's money and stuff and whatever. It's like, yeah, of course, that's appealing to pretty much any person. I
Any
guess.
red-blooded American man?
Yeah, man, woman, whoever.
Maybe women.
Yeah,
Some of them.
they
A lot of women would be like, I don't want 75 guys fucking me.
yeah,
What are you talking about?
that is
Guys are
hilarious.
like, bring them on. Get them all in here.
This lady's
Chicks
like,
are like, what? 75 dudes?
dude,
Not
she got
good.
it all wrong, and she's like, "Why did I start, dude? I have to
Yeah.
get fucking banged all day, every day by these guys. Like, I
These
did
guys
this.
expect shit.
I did this completely wrong. Are they? Yeah, am I the leader? Like,
Just
what happened?
broken.
That's how different it is. She's like,
Fuck.
dude.
In a year.
It sucks.
Just dismantled.
Why did I want to be a cult leader?
This was the wrong choice.
Dude, there are some things that are just very like man only.
Yeah.
And I think being a cult leader
That's
is one. Well,
definitely-
there was that Indian lady that, so it's pure money if it's a lady, I think.
Yeah. It's just
And
it's
the
just
guy
financial.
is more like, I want to fuck everybody.
It's money
you
and
know?
sex. That's
Yeah,
it.
Right.
But then kids a lot of times, and don't do that.
They're
So,
not. I mean,
anyways.
you're not. Yeah, of course. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm saying, but like, the cult thing. It's like, okay, I get it. Oh, I'm gonna have all the ladies, all the whatever, all the money and shit. But dude, then it's like, what? No, but don't go that next. What? That's not a next level. It's not a level.
It is funny. It's just that's still cracking me up. She's like, dude, I get all the sex I want, and they're like, yeah,
85
How many
dudes a day.
how many followers do you need? Can I follow? Because everybody and sorry. Anyways, yeah. Just the idea that
No. So what are we gonna do? We're at 2:05.
just the idea of a lady getting fucked by 100 guys. Yeah, it's really cracking me up.
I mean, that's on the internet.
Yeah, that's on the internet. You're sure?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
100 cream pies.
Okay.
What? Go on.
What? That's what they gave her as payment for the scene?
Yep.
She's walking out with a stack of pastries. It was worth it.
There's a line of clowns on the sidewalk. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, and then it's just cream pies in every one of the clowns' faces.
That's how they get those thumbnails. Okay.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now what?
Nothing. I don't know. Are we gonna do more? I would never. Okay, let's look at some of this shit. Tom would make a great rodeo clown. He's lithe and quick. How dare you? I agree with Vinny. I'd rather have lived back before all these trade-offs.
Yeah.
Great trade-offs. I mean, I did, but I'd
I mean,
rather
here's
have
where
been
I'd like
way
to be.
before.
I'd like to be with.
See, Connie, she wants to be in Little House on the Prairie.
I would like to be with toilet paper, like
not pre-toilet paper.
No,
Post-toilet paper. Pre what?
Pre light pollution on a large scale.
I don't know if that happened.
Yeah, toilet paper was like 1890.
Look it up.
Okay.
You fucking bullshit ass
No,
motherfucker.
no. I think it was. Well, I
You
bet
think
it
I
was,
got brain implants?
I bet it was like 18. Here, what do you want to guess? Because I bet it was
Toilet paper, 1920.
Can somebody else do this? All right.
I would say like 1915.
Hell no, dude.
Yeah.
It's like 1883. I bet.
They didn't have fucking toilet paper.
In 1880. Well, okay. Wait. Let me think.
Nah, dude.
1887.
I'm going
That's what I'm thinking.
1910.
A lot happened in that 4 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Now, everyone, I know you're enthralled watching this. We're going to find out when toilet paper was invented. But anyways, that's what I was doing. Oops, I literally only sent that comment once. Okay, suck a dick, fridge.
God damn. Dude.
Oh, yeah, they were talking about the the sex fridge.
1857.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Most common were things like corn cobs and seashells.
That's not toilet paper.
No, but by the 1800s, paper was becoming more widely available. And finally, in 1857, a New Yorker named Joseph Gaiety.
Yes! Hell yeah, Joseph Gaiety. Joseph Gaiety. Coming at you live. Hey, Vinny, run that back for me.
So,
Gaiety.
In 1857, a New Yorker named Joseph Gaiety.
Joseph Gaiety.
Introduced and first patented toilet paper. He called it medicated paper for the water closet.
Ooh.
And Gaiety's name
Jesus Christ.
was printed
Hell.
on every sheet.
Dude,
why would you want
Gaiety's,
that?
first of all, Gaiety's name was accurate. He called it medicated paper for the water closet.
Yeah, medicated paper for the water closet.
He was very Gaiety.
That's how uptight they were then. You had to call wiping your ass medicating.
Yeah,
This was
medicated paper for the water closet.
Yeah, and you had to talk in a 1950s
No,
voice
he was
instead
like,
of
what
an
was the
18
one character on Mr. Show? Button Gwinnett.
Oh, that's a real guy.
I know it was a real guy, but
Button
I'm saying
Gwinnett. I saw his grave.
Button Gwinnett.
I went to his grave.
Did you
in
really?
Savannah,
You
Georgia.
fucking creep.
Yeah, well, because of that Mr. Show sketch, I was playing a festival in Savannah.
I'll visit the grave of the great Button Gwinnett.
I did just because of the Mr. Show sketch. I was like, dude, I gotta see Button Gwinnett.
Yeah, no, I would 100%
yeah.
done it. Of
Anyways,
course. But no, the way that they played him, you know what I'm saying? Like super effeminate. That's this guy.
Yeah, he was some
That's
kind of
Joseph
fucking,
Gaiety. He's a real fucking
kind of Frenchman fruit.
yeah, dandy fop.
But it goes back to 1857. That's nuts.
Well,
who would have thought?
So you can live in 1858.
So I always thought of one of the worst parts of.
See, I would have gone deodorant.
See, okay, so here's what I always thought about the Civil War. I always thought like the worst part. I don't know why this always stuck out of my head since I was a little kid. I always thought, dude, they didn't have toilet paper. That would be the worst fucking part of the Civil War. You know what I mean?
The musket to the neck would be the worst.
There's a few things that might have been kind of
imagine getting shot
unpleasant.
in the neck with a fucking musket, dude.
Imagine marching across Alabama.
Yeah, you're dying.
Well, that happens.
You just feel it fucking.
But imagine
pouring out of
marching marching across Alabama in August in cotton fucking wool,
Yeah, with just
wool
shit
clothes
crack.
with just shit all over you.
Well, you're not shitting and rubbing it all over yourself.
Is that any kind of life? Let me ask
Although
you that,
you're eating
because
a lot of beans. That was their staple.
That was, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of times they were just eating fucking grass and bugs and stuff.
They're just
too.
eating other soldiers.
I picture the Civil War as just total chaos. I mean, it just must have
my
just been
God.
they were eating each other, dude.
No, they
Do you
were
know-
eating their foes.
Actually, nobody ever talks about that.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of
had to be
cannibalism.
some
in-
cannibalism,
Yeah.
right, dude? 'Cause
Oh yeah.
You hear those stories about when they were out there.
We were hungry,
dude,
Loretta.
They were December. They were starving.
And I had nothing.
Really? And there was frozen corpses all around.
Yes.
And nobody dipped in. Like,
Yeah.
right.
Everyone dipped the toe in cannibalism.
This is the whole fucking.
It was the Civil War.
It's the glorification of war. It's the.
Yeah, it's the fucking. Yeah, it is though. It's
the glorification of the military, man. It's nationalism.
Military-industrial complex strikes again.
General Burnside
Mm-hmm.
would just walk around with like a shin bone and a calf, like a turkey leg at a festival. You know,
I've
Just
always thought
fucking-
this
Yeah.
because I got like big calves, but I've always thought like if you filleted that off, it would be like you'd have to slow roast that.
I think so.
The toughest fucking.
There's no way you're just searing it and like I'll have it medium rare. A human leg,
A
really?
calf?
Yeah, you'll have it medium rare.
Some people's maybe.
Hey, look, let's dial down the masculinity a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
laying it on a little thick.
Give it to
Look-
me blue.
Look, we're all men here. You don't need to eat the leg medium rare. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, fucking
Cook it through.
We're gonna smoke it.
We're
okay?
gonna roast it. We're
Yeah.
gonna fucking put it in the slow cooker.
Right.
Onions
With some fennel.
Oh.
You know? Now I kind of want to eat a guy, dude.
The best way to cook calf, though, you know?
fucking kind of want to eat somebody because I'm thinking about like human meat, you know, and I'm thinking
Yeah.
about like.
So am I. What do you think I'm thinking about?
But dude, I think we've stumbled onto something great
Oh yeah, we're both possible cannibals.
and willing
That is great.
participants in the process. But the Civil War.
Oh
could-
yeah, yeah.
Let me
yeah,
look this up because maybe
Yeah, but just Google cannibalism
in the Civil War because
Yeah.
this has to be something, right? It would make zero sense if
I
no
really
one.
want to go make another drink and just keep going.
Yeah. Do you want to take a quick smoke break or something? Or
We could.
I'm fine for a
Yeah.
little while.
Let's just imagine all kinds
Okay,
of
so this
horrible
just talks
things.
about Liberia, and we all know that.
Wait. Katie says I would never give either of you any money, but I will join a cult if you offer ayahuasca.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But guys, let's see what you think in the
All
chat,
right, what do you got?
and also, hey, you want to put the phone number up because there's some people hanging out. Guys, we do take calls from anyone at any time, sometimes,
Except-
whenever. Except
one
there's one
person.
particular guy.
Yeah, who doesn't seem to be here today.
So of 061 pi is the number. That's of the word 0 the number 6 the word 1 the number pi the word. Dial it up and join the show at your leisure, sir.
At your leisure.
But so, dude,
What?
you always hear? Oh, and what about the Revolutionary War? I mean, dude.
Dude. Yeah, that
Now-
was like black powder shit.
you
That
think-
was real muskets.
I know, but the can of
I'm just
I
still
never
thinking
thought
about a
dude-
musket going through my fucking neck. I don't know why.
because it's
Because
like,
it's like just such a fleshy
well,
musket.
and the
hit.
problem is too, like it's easier to imagine getting hit
It's like
by
a fucking
by like
lead ball like
That's the
that,
problem,
big-
dude. It's easier to imagine getting hit by a modern bullet.
Yeah, like
It's
a
just
high
like-
velocity round. It's just
you know, just
yeah, it's just
fucking-
your fucking bones are breaking, everything.
Yeah.
This thing is like
glump. It's like,
yeah, you see it. Yeah, exactly. Now it's just sitting there. But it's like in a fucking part where you're just gonna bleed to death.
It's all. That's the problem too. It's because like modern bullets will fuck you up, but that shit was uncomfortable, dude.
Yeah,
that
dude.
was like it would just be
Yeah.
lodged. You're like, oh, dude. Not only am I shot, I'm fucking
gave you an earache.
I'm also inconvenienced. Like this doesn't feel right. I don't like this. Yeah,
we're idiots.
But no, so cannibalism in the Revolutionary War also rampant. Do you think that they